What's up, MTG Arena fans? Today is April 18th. You know what that means? That means it is the official release day of March of the Machine. So, what we're going to do is, we're going to open a bunch of packs. We're going to check out the new cards, and, then we're going to try some out. And that'll be that. But yeah, I want to try and read through a decent amount of the cards. Yeah, because, pack openings on Arena, they're just not... They're not the same as opening physical packs, Because, look at this. I have 10 golden packs. One click, I open all 10. Done. Just like that. You don't get to see any of the cards. You miss out on a lot of the cards. It's just not that satisfying. Look at that. In 10 clicks, I could go through 100 packs. Like nothing. Like that. It'll take me 20 seconds to go through all of these cards. But that's boring, and you don't get to learn anything about any of the new cards. Now, I haven't spent a ton of time checking out spoilers and stuff. I've seen a couple cards, yeah. And... excuse me, I read some last night, but I want to take my time for the first few packs. Maybe like 10 or 15, something like that. And just read over some of the cards. So, I'm going to open up the first pack. Ooh, this isn't what we're here for, but the wild cards, they feel good. I'm real low on uncommon wild cards right now. Common, chilling. But uncommon, I only have 4. We got Luris, not a new card. Phenomenal. But this Luris does look super badass. Do you see that artwork? Stunning. Steve Ellis, killing it, my guy. Alright, let's see what we got. Glistening Dawn, 2/2 green for a sorcery, incubate twice, where X is the number of lands you control. Incubate says, create an incubator token with X +1/+1 counters on it, and pay 2 mana, transform this artifact. It transforms into 0/0 for Xing artifact creature. Steve went out. Steve went all out on that. Bro, it is beautiful. What's up, Neutral 2? That is beautiful. It's stunning. I took a second just to look at all of the almost like remastered cards that they did, and a lot of the artwork was super kick-ass. All right, let's see. So incubate. So incubate is a token artifact. Interesting. So this says incubate X twice, where X is the number of lands you control. That's interesting. Doesn't seem bad. If you have what? Let's see. At minimum, this is a 4-drop, so you'll have 4 lands. So you'd incubate 8. And then, so the next turn you could pay 2 mana, transform that artifact into an 8/8. Seems decent. 4 mana. It's like a 4 mana, kind of a 6 mana 8/8. It's alright. Let's see. Flighting Gorilla. 2 in a blue, or Jesus, 2 in a black for a 2/2 fairy rogue with flying. When it dies, each player mills 2 cards. Then you may exile it. When you do, put a creature or battle card from your graveyard on top of your library. Okay. The battle cards. I'm very, very interested to see how those play out. Botanical Brawler. Green and a white for 0/0 elemental warrior with trample when it enters the battlefield. Or it enters the battlefield, 2++ counters on it. Does it make one big thing or 2 of the tokens? Incubate X twice. Oh, that's a good point. And looking at the artwork, I think it does create 2 tokens, actually. Incubate X twice. So you are going to incubate 2 times. And incubate says create an incubator token. So you are going to do it twice. You're correct. Whoa, that sounds like a lot of value then. Because you have 4 mana, you use this. Oh, yes. So 2 4/4s for 4. That makes a lot more sense. Okay, I like it better that way. That is better than how I was trying to read it. I would rather have 2 4/4s than 1 8/8. Just better against removal. Let's see. Botanical Brawler. Enters the battlefield, 2++ counters on it. Whenever 1 or more +++ counters are put on another permanent you control, if it's the first time +++ counters have been put on that permanent this turn, put a +++ counter on Botanical Brawler. Okay, that is a lot of text. So 2 mana, 2/2 trample. And then if something else you own gets +++ counter this turn, Botanical Brawler gets 1. Okay, seems fine. I don't know, it seems good. +1/+1 counter deck in Selesnya. I'm down for it. See, coming in hot. 1 mana, target creature gets +1/+0 and gains first strike until end of turn. Scry 1. That's fine. Bola Slinger. 3 and a white for 2/2 cat soldier with backup 1. Whenever this creature attacks, tap target artifact or creature an opponent controls. Backup. Backup is interesting. I was just reading about it yesterday for the first time. When this creature enters the battlefield, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. If that's another creature, so as in not this creature, if it's not on the slinger, it also gains the abilities printed below this one until end of turn. That's so strange to me. So on this card's ETB, you can put a counter on another creature, and if you do, it would then get this ability. Whenever this creature attacks, tap target artifact or creature an opponent controls. That's wild. That's super, super weird. But I'm interested to see how it plays. Because there's got to be some like really crazy backup abilities that if added to another creature, just becomes insane. Like there's got to be crazy stuff that you can do with backup. That's a very, very interesting card. Relia the War Leader. 6 mana. That's all. That's beefy. And also, beautiful artwork. Dude, they're killing it. I'm telling you. There are so many beautiful cards here. In fact, I want to check out Scryfall real quick. Let me see Aurelia real quick. Multiverse Legends. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick peek at Multiverse Legends. This is all the new artwork for all the reprints that we got, and just take a look at it real quick. Like these are insane. Some of these are so damn good, I can't even believe it. And what's really cool about it is the fact that they maintained like the art style from all the sets that they came from, right? Like this is very much a Kaldheim type of artwork, you know? The borders there and whatnot, you know. You have the Phyrexian artwork over here. You have the new Capenna artwork here. It's all of it. All of it's great. You even have some old like Amonkhet artwork. It's super cool to me. The fact that you have all these different artworks all coming together in the same set it's dope. It's awesome. And like, look at that Niv Mizzet, dude. It's incredible. Is Obosh killing it? It's just it's super great. Yes. There's a quick... Oh, yeah, and then we have Foil Edge. But that was a quick preview of all the new artwork that we got. And Halo foils. Yeah, it's just really cool. Alright, so now that I've done that, I don't have to gush about every single card. But I probably still will. Let's see. Oh, no, I clicked out. And because I clicked out, if I click back in, it's gonna... I'm pretty sure it's gonna get rid of all these new cards. Let's see. Invasion of Lorwyn. 4 black and green. You know what? I'm just going to click. Oh, we're good. No. Oh, we're back. All right. Invasion of Lorwyn. 4 black and green for 5. For a battle siege with 5. How do I say this? With 5 defense counters. When this enters the battlefield, destroy target non-elf creature and opponent controls with power X or less, where X is the number of lands you control. And then once you've dealt 5 damage to this, 5 or more damage, it flips into winnowing forces. Its power and toughness are each equal to the number of lands you control. That seems kind of steep. 6 mana to destroy one thing. And not even a guaranteed kill. But nah, that's it. I think it's really expensive. I don't think this card will see play. 6 mana to destroy one thing. Then you have to spend 5 of your damage destroying the siege. And then it'll flip, and I mean, you get like a 6/6, 7/7, maybe an 8/8 by then. I'm not a fan of it. Moment of Truth. 1 in a blue, look at top 3 cards of your library, put one of those cards in your hand, 1 to your graveyard, and 1 on the bottom of your library. Seems good. Seems solid. It reminds me of like, what's the red and blue card? It's the red and blue card where you get to exile 1 card, put 1 into your hand, and then put the other onto the bottom of your library. Why can I not think of this? Expressive Iteration. That's kind of what it reminds me of. So, I mean, that seems like a good card. Oh, there it goes. All right, we lost the pack. All right. Kogla and Yadaro. Another 6-drop for a 7/7 Ape dinosaur turtle. Yes, ape dinosaur turtle. When enters the battlefield, choose one. It gains trample and haste until end of turn. It fights target creature you don't control. You can pay 2 a red and a green to discard it and destroy up to 1 target artifact or enchantment. Shuffle this back into your library from your graveyard, then draw a card. Oh, that seems really good. Activated abilities are really hard to interact with. So, like, I'm thinking about it in terms of commander right now, and yeah, destroying 1 target artifact or enchantment for 4 mana, and then you get to keep the card because it'll go back into your library, and you get to draw a card. Like, this seems pretty decent. I like it. It's very expensive, though. Very, very expensive card. Invasion of Amonkhet. I love Amonkhet. It is one of my favorite sets. And there you can see in the artwork, we've got a Hazoret, you've got Scarab God, and you've got the Locust God, all battling in the background. That's pretty dope. 1, a blue and a black for a... How am I going to say this? Whenever I read a card, it always goes in the order of mana cost, power toughness, yeah. So 5 and a red for 5/5 Phyrexian Giant with haste and mountain cycling. For Planeswalkers, I say loyalty counters. These aren't loyalty counters, just defense. 1 a blue and a black for a 4 defense siege. You started with Hour of Devastation. That is phenomenal. Hour of Devastation was the first pre-release that I ever went to. Amonkhet was the most recent set at the time. But I love both of them for that reason. Okay. Again, I gotta think about how I'm gonna say this. 1 a blue and a black for a 4... I kind of just want to say toughness, if I'm being honest with you. Battles a permanent type that enters with defense counters. With 4 defense? I guess I'll just say 4 defense. Okay, Invasion of Amonkhet. I'll finally read it. 1 a blue and a black for a 4 defense siege that says, when enters the battlefield, each player mills 3 cards, then each opponent discards a card and you draw a card. I like it. That seems pretty solid. And then once it flips, it becomes Lazotep Convert. 4/4. Oh, I remember reading this one, actually. You may have Lazotep Convert enter the battlefield as a copy of any creature card in a graveyard, except it's a 4/4 black zombie in addition to its other colors and types. I like this card a lot. I like it a lot. It's like a throwback to Eternalize, where you get to, you know, recast a creature from your graveyard for its Eternalized cost, and it comes back as a 4/4 black zombie. This is really cool, though. The fact that it can come back as a copy of any creature card in a graveyard, not just your own, that's super good. That's awesome. I'm a big fan of this one. And it's an uncommon, which is very good for me. Love it. Alright, that's a card I gotta try out later today. Let's see. Oh, they brought back land cycling, which is very interesting. I was not expecting it. For instance, Furnace Host Charger is 5 and red for 5/5 Phyrexian Giant with haste, and it has mountain cycling for 2 mana. So you can pay 2 mana, discard this card, search your library for a mountain card, reveal it, put it in your hand, then shuffle. That's very interesting. It's not something that I was expecting to see, but there are a lot of other cards that have, like, island cycling, swamp cycling, forest cycling, plain cycling. Got all the cycling so that you can go, I don't know, hit your land drops, I guess. But that's interesting. Romasian Greatsword. Looks cool. 4 and a red for an artifact equipment with Convoke that says equipped creature gets +3/+1 and has Trample equipped for 2. It has Convoke. That is also interesting. I'm a big fan of Convoke. It's nice to see some more Convoke cards, you know, come back. Convoke says your creatures can help you cast a spell. Each creature you tap while casting this spell pays for 1 or 1 mana of that creature's colors. Convoke is really powerful. I have a Convoke deck built around tokens, right? So if you spend your turn, let's say it's turn 3, you got 3 mana, you create 3 1/1 tokens, well, you can cast another 3-drop spell if it has Convoke by tapping the 3 tokens that you just made. And it almost like doubles the amount of mana you have, or even more than doubles the amount of mana you have, depending on how many tokens you're creating per turn, you know? I'm a big fan of Convoke. There's a lot of cool stuff that can be done with it. Let's see. Disturbing Conversion. 1 in blue for an enchantment aura with flash. Enchant creature, when the center is the battlefield, each player mills 2 cards. Enchanted creature gets -X, -O, where X is the number of cards in its controller's graveyard. Yeah, it's okay. Tarkir, Dune Shaper. 1 white for a 1/2 dog warrior. You can pay 4 or a Phyrexian green to transform it. Activate only as a sorcery. It becomes a 4/3 with trample. I like it. It's a 1 mana 1/2 that can become a 4/3 trample. Not the craziest thing ever. I don't know. I like it. Maybe it's because I like the artwork. Yeah, I don't know. I think it's fine. I would run this as a 1-drop, probably. Let's see. Ren's Resolve. 1 and a red. Exile top 2 cards of your library. Until the end of your next turn, you may play those cards. Sorcery speed. That's not bad. Seems good and limited. Yeah, it probably would be. Ooh. Pelucranos Reborn. Triple green for a 4/5 Hydra with reach. You pay 6 and a white Phyrexian to transform it. And then you get Pelucranos Engine of Ruin. Jesus, look at that artwork, man. 6/6 for a Phyrexian Hydra with reach and lifelink. Whenever Pelucranos Engine of Ruin or another non-token Hydra you control dies, create a 3/3 green and white Phyrexian Hydra creature token with reach and a 3/3 green and white Phyrexian Hydra creature token with lifelink. Jeez. That is what? It makes me think of what? Like Wormcoil Engine? How when it dies, you get smaller tokens, one with each ability. That seems strong. Alright, first off, 3 mana for a 4/5 with reach. That's not bad. That's pretty good. Those are pretty good stats. And then the flip, bruh. That's rough. And if you're running mono green, which obviously you probably should be, reaching that 6 mana to transform it, that'll only take you like 1 or 2 more turns by the time you cast Pelucranos. Seems good. Seems pretty good. Yeah, I want to play around with that card. Well, maybe. It might be tough on a budget. I don't think there's a lot of possible budget deck rare. See, that's what I'm thinking. But. The second half of Pelucranos wants me to be running other Hydras, and I don't think there's a lot of Hydras in common or uncommon that I could be running alongside this to get the value, you know? Because it does say whenever it or another non-token Hydra you control dies, you get the 2 tokens, which is nuts. So, who knows? See, Fearless Scald. 4 and red for 3/2 Dwarf Berserker with backup 1 and double strike. Okay. So, 5 mana, you get a 3/2. You get to give something a +1/+1 counter and double strike. Seems decent. Not great. Definitely not great. There's a lot of mana still, but decent. Alabaster Host Intercessor. 5 and a white for 3/4 Phyrexian Samurai. When it enters the battlefield, exile target creature an opponent controls until Alabaster Host Intercessor leaves the battlefield. Plane cycling for 2. I don't think this is going to see a lot of play. Like at all, even in standard. Because, I mean, in standard they have... what's the name? Brutal Cathar. They already have that. It's the same ETB, but it's like 3 mana. And I want to say it's a 3/3. So it's just way better value. 6 mana for this kind of effect. In Historic, also not good. The plane cycling doesn't really make it that much better. Because like in Historic, we have a 4-drop that has, you know, pretty much the same ETB. Yeah, 3 or 4 drop, something like that. Oh, in fact, we got a new one. We just got an older reprint card. Basically the same thing as Brutal Cathar. Again, it's a 3-drop. It's not a good card. Let's see. Scrappy Bruiser. Raccoon Warrior? I didn't even know Raccoon was a card type that we had. Or a creature type. Don't mind me. Give me 1 second. I'm just going to look to see how many raccoons we have in the game. Raccoon. You guys want to see? Of course you want to see. Here. Scryfall, Raccoon. Search for these options. Oh, you know what? I should have remembered this one, actually. The Cabaretti Initiates. But there are a total of 4 whole raccoons. One of which is... What is this? Unhinged? Unstable. 4 whole raccoons in the game of Magic. Fun. Let's see if it's any good. Let's see. 3 in a red for 3/4. Whenever it attacks, up to 1 target attacking creature gets +2/+0 and gains trample until end of turn. Return that creature to its owner's hand at the end of combat. I was going to say it seems really good, but you're kind of losing me on that last part. I don't know how much I like it. I'm trying to think of it in a red aggro deck. So, like, one of the best cards in mono red aggro is Reinforced Ronin, right? That, you know, it's a 2/2, you get to swing with it, and at the end of the turn, you got to bounce it back to your hand anyway. So if you were to pair that with, like, Scrappy Bruiser, rather than swinging with a 2/2, you could swing with a 4/2 with Trample. That's going to come back to your hand anyway. I don't know. It's interesting. I don't know if there's a lot of other ETBs that you would want to, like, get, you know, an additional time with Scrappy Bruiser. Because, like, that's what it could be good for, right? You have a creature with a cool ETB that you like. You play it. You know, next turn, you swing with both. Scrappy Bruiser will buff it. And then you will get to return that other creature back to your hand, recast it, get the ETB again. So, I don't know. There's probably a spot for it somewhere. Halo Hopper. Haha. 3 mana for a 3/2 with Convoke. Could be useful for a Monastery Swiftspear finisher as well. Yeah. Trample is nice. The trample it's solid. Because there's man. I can't remember any card names. It makes me think of Reckless Stormseeker. Okay. It makes me think of Reckless Stormseeker, which is 2 in a red for a 2/3. Beginning of combat every turn. Target creature control gets +1/+0 and gains haste until end of turn, which is really good. But then the backside, target creature you control gets +2/+0 and gains trample and haste until end of turn. And that's a really good card. And again, the trample is huge. Trample is a very big factor. Mythic Rare wild card. Yay! Alright, let's see. Sazin, Perverter of Truth. So this one's not even a new card, but I can't picture what the original card looks like. Like, not even a little bit. But this artwork's cool. Kind of creepy. 3 and 2 black for a 6/5 Demon Spirit. At the beginning of each player's upkeep, that player loses 2 life and draws 2 cards. I gotta look up the original card, because I cannot picture it whatsoever. Oh, this is from old Kamigawa. That's why I can't picture it. This is what it looked like. Season Perverter of Truth. Yeah, it's old Kamigawa. It's Champions of Kamigawa. Okay. I no longer feel bad about not recognizing the card. Okay, so let's see. Another Brawler. Wildwood Escort. 4 and a green for a 3/3 elf warrior. When it enters the battlefield, return target creature or battle card from a graveyard to your hand. If this would die, exile it instead. Why? Did they really think this card would be so busted? And they have to make it so that it exiles when it dies? This seems unnecessary. Do I think it'll see a lot of play? No. See, Invasion of Mercadia. 1 in a red for a... I already forgot how I'm going to word these cards. For a 4 defense siege. 4 defense. 1 Invasion of Mercadia. 1 in red for a 4 defense siege. When there's a battlefield, you may discard a card. If you do, draw 2 cards. Seems good. And then when you flip it, you get a 3/3 Goblin Spellshaper. You can pay 2 in red to tap it, discard a card, create 2 1/1 blue and red elemental creature tokens. Creatures you control get +1/+0 and gain haste until end of turn. I could see this in some kind of mono red token deck. That doesn't seem bad. Yeah. I don't know. I would use it. I'm sure I could find a deck for it. See, Sunder the Gateway. 1 and a white for a sorcery. Choose one. Destroy target non-token artifact or enchantment opponent controls. Then you get to incubate 2. Or you get to incubate 2, then transform an incubator token you control. Ooh. I think I like that bottom part. So some of these incubator tokens could be really, really big, right? But paying 2 mana to incubate 2, so you have a small little incubator token artifact, right? That's fine. But now you won't have to pay the 2 mana to transform another one that you might have that might be really, really big. I like this card. I like the idea of this card. I don't know what cards there are that will make super huge incubators. But flipping it while also developing another incubator for the same mana cost of 2 mana, right? Seems good. That seems good. Alright, let's see. Invasion of Karsus. 2 and 2 red for a 4 defense siege. When this enters the battlefield, it deals 3 damage to each creature and each planeswalker. I like it already. And then you get a 4/4 with Ward, pay 2 life. Whenever you cast a spell, Refraction Elemental deals 2 damage to each opponent. I love it. Invasion of Karsus, love it. Love it all around. That's it. I think this is a really good one. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely want to check this card out. It helps clear the board pretty well. I mean, 3 damage to each creature and each planeswalker. Solid. And then 4/4 Elemental with Ward, pay 2 life. Can deal 2 damage to each opponent. I like it. I like this one a lot. Let's see, Corruption of Tawashi. 4 and a blue for an enchantment. When it enters the battlefield, incubate 4. Whenever a permanent you control transforms or a permanent enters the battlefield under your control transformed, you may draw a card. Do this only once each turn. Trash. God, they just had to nerf it. Only once each turn. It is an uncommon though, so I mean that's good for me. It means I can use this in a deck at some point. I like it. I like it though. That's very interesting. I don't know how I feel about it being in blue though. If this was in a different color, I think I would like it more. It's fine. Thornwood Falls? Yes, oh my god. Thank you. The artwork's okay. Ooh. This Marshal seems really, really good. Marshal of Zalfir. A white and a blue for a 2/2 human knight that says, other knights you control get +1/+1. You can pay a white and a blue, tap this to tap another target creature. It's good. It's a Night Lord, 2 mana. I know there's a lot of good Knight cards out right now, and that we got a bunch more in this set. Seems really good. Afara's Dispersal, 2 and a blue. The spell costs 2 less to cast if it targets an attacking creature. Return target creature to its owner's hand, Surveil 2. I don't hate it. Halo Charge Scob. 4 and a blue for a 4/4 zombie. When it enters the battlefield, each player mills 2 cards. Then you may put an instant, sorcery, or battle card from a graveyard on top of your library. It's okay. I don't think it'll see a ton of play. But I think it's okay. Rugged Highlands, it's fine. Hoarding Broodlord. Hey, yo. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, what the hell is his casting cost? 5 and 3 black, 8 mana. For a 7/6 dragon, but it has Convoke and Flying. When this enters the battlefield, search your library for a card, exile it face down, then shuffle. For as long as that card remains exiled, you may play it. Spells you cast from exile have Convoke. Yo. What? I fuck with this card heavy. I think this is a crazy good card. Obviously, you're going to be building like a token deck around it, right? So for 3 mana, you can get a 7/6 with Flying, tutor for any card that you want, and then that, you know, the cost for that card is going to be super low as well because it will also have Convoke. That seems really, really good. That seems really good. Yeah. Broodlord, good. Dina's old, but artwork, fire. Blossoming Sands, new artwork, not bad. Merciless Repurposing. 4 and 2 black for an instant, exile target creature, incubate 3. It seems really steep. I don't think this will see any play. Yep. That's it. I don't think it'll see any play. 6 mana for a removal spell is really, really expensive, especially for black. Black has so many good 2-drop options right now. It's like standard is what I'm thinking of. And obviously historic, we have them too. Yeah, it doesn't seem worth it. 6 mana to exile target creature. It's not even like target creature or planeswalker. That's not a good card. Oculus Whelp, 3 and a blue for a 3/2 Phyrexian Dragon with flying. As long as you control a transform permanent, Oculus Whelp has, when it dies, draw a card. It's okay. Yeah. It's just okay, I think. Swordsworn Cavalier, 1 and a white for a 3/1 human knight. It has first strike as long as another knight entered the battlefield under your control this turn. I think that'll see you. I could see this getting use in knight decks. I could. 2 mana for a 3/1. That's fine. But a 3/1 with a first strike, that's actually pretty good early game. That'll ruin a lot of your, your opponent's early game creatures. Makes it really tough to block it. I think that'll see play. I would use it. If and or when I make a knight deck, I would use it. Ooh, Heliod, the Radiant Dawn. 2 and 2 white for a 4/4 legendary enchantment creature god. When this enters the battlefield, return target enchantment card that isn't a god from your graveyard to your hand. You can pay 3 of blue Phyrexian, transform it, activates only as a sorcery. Then it becomes Heliod, the Warped Eclipse, a 4/6 legendary enchantment creature, Phyrexian god. It says, you may cast spells as though they had flash, and spells you cast cost 1 less to cast for each card your opponents have drawn this turn. This is a very, very cool and interesting card. In fact, just last night I was playing some Commander with a friend of mine. He's a CEDH player. He likes playing, competitive Commander. And found a deck list for Heliod, and it was crazy strong. The back half of Heliod is absolutely nuts. Absolutely nuts in Commander. Because if you wheel once, right? If you wheel just one time, make everyone draw 7, you have 3 opponents. Your spells will cost 21 mana less to cast because you have 3 opponents who all drew 7. That's insane. That's nuts. And you may cast spells as though they had flash. Whatever you have in your deck now costs 21 less to cast. And everything has flash. Like, dog, it's insane. It's nuts. And you can use that to pay into X costs. That's what's really, 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 really nuts. Like Walking Ballista. You wheel a couple times, because that's how your deck in CDH is built to do, right? You go through your deck, you make everyone wheel a bunch of times all in the same turn. Maybe you've got like a Smothering Tithe House, you're making a ton of mana along the way. Yeah, just everything becomes super low to cast. And then make your opponents wheel like 4 times, right? Let's say, 21 times the 4, 80 something cards your opponents have drawn this turn. And then you can just like Walking Ballista for like a 40/40 or something. Or, even more, you can play some other huge things like Eldrazi for free. It's nuts. You can do a lot of stuff with Heliod. Heliod's really, really, really cool. And I think I do want to try building a deck around it. I don't know how I will do it on a budget, or if. But I'll figure something out with Heliod. Yeah, I'll figure something out. Heliod, obviously, I like it a lot. Lutri, the Spell Chaser. He's not legal in Historic Brawl. Big sadness. But the new artwork, I like it. It's cool. We don't have a lot of otters in the game, either. Just like the raccoons. I think there's only 3 otters, if I'm not mistaken. Let me just verify. I was correct. It is 3. We have Eon, Frolicker, Lutri the Spell Chaser, and Thieving Otter. 3. Let's see. Wicked Slumber. 3 and a blue with Convoke. 3 and a blue for an instant with Convoke. Tap up to 2 target creatures, put a stun counter on either of them, then put a stun counter on either of them. worded weird. Why? Why? Put a stun counter on either of them, sure. Then put a stun counter on either of them. It's so weird. Alright, so what is a stun counter? If a permanent with a stun counter would become untapped, remove one from it instead. That's funny. And I like that it's Convoke. I like that it's an instant with Convoke. I would use this. Yeah. Yeah, I think I could use this, you know, depending on the right kind of deck that I'm running. I'm thinking about, oh god, why can't I remember any card names? One second, I'll find it. Non-creature, blue, red, token. It is an artifact, right? Third Path, Iconoclast. I could see it being used in a deck with Third Path, Iconoclast. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, you create a 1/1 colorless soldier artifact creature token. Right, so you make up, you know, start building up a board with some tokens. You can, you know, tap 3 of them down for the Convoke. Spend 1 blue on this, tap down your opponent's board, and while you cast this, you create another token. Seems good. Seems decent enough. Let's see, Preening Champion. 2 and a blue for 2/2 bird knight flying. When enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 blue and red elemental creature token. I don't hate it. 3 mana for 3/3 worth of stats. One is a 2/2 with flying. The other is a 1/1. You're trying to go wide on a board. I like it. Elvish Vatkeeper. 1 a black and a green for a 3/3 Phyrexian elf. When enters the battlefield, incubate 2. You can pay 5 mana, transform target incubator token you control, double the number of +1/+1 counters on it. Okay. Yeah. I like it. 5 mana is a little bit steep, but that one seems good. What is that? Uncommon? Okay. See, Rouse Reinforcements. 1 in red for sorcery. Create 2 1/1 blue and red elemental creature tokens. Yep, I like it. Yeah. Interesting. I wonder if there's any kind of like elemental creature or like an elemental lord that we have now. That would be good for these. I hope so. Because I would definitely build, you know, a token elemental deck using like this card and then this one too. Let's see. Final Flourish. 1 in a black for an instant. Kicker. Sacrifice an artifact or creature. Target creature gets -2/-2 until end of turn. If the spell is kicked, that creature gets -6/-6 until end of turn instead. It might see play. If you're running like an Aristocrats style deck, I could see someone running this. -6/-6 is usually big enough to kill, you know, most threats. Crystal Carapace? No idea. 3 and a green for an enchantment aura. Enchant a creature. Enchant a creature gets +3/+3 and has ward 2. And this has cycling for 2. Ooh, more cycling cards. I like it. The card itself. Probably won't see play. Yeah, it probably won't. Sunfall. Ooh, that's Heliod in the artwork. The evil Heliod, the backside. 3 and 2 white for sorcery. Exile all creatures. Incubate X, where X is the number of creatures exiled this way. Oh yeah. That's a commander card if I've ever seen it. I would run that in Commander. Again, you got a bunch of opponents. Maybe one of them's running a token deck. All of them got like 40 tokens. That's crazy. Sunfall. And then you'll get a 40/40, you know, creature the next turn. Or even that turn. 100% in Commander. Oh, yeah, 100%. I fuck with it. Standard? Probably not. Historic, also probably wouldn't run it either. Because like Standard, they have the 6-drop one where you can exile whatever you want. And they have a couple, I think they still have a 4-drop board wipe in white. And in Historic, we definitely have a lot of 4-drop options. Let's see, Collective Nightmare. 2 and a black for an instant. Convoke. Nice, also has Convoke. I like it. Target creature gets -3/-3 until end of turn. That one I like. This one I like a lot, actually. Yeah. No, I really like Collective Nightmare, actually. Tapping down 2 of your own creatures so that this is only one black to give target creature -3/-3 until end of turn. That's good, and that'd be a really good combat trick, because what you can do is declare your blockers, right? Tap down one of the blockers that you just used. It's still going to block that creature, but you can, give your opponent's creature -3/-3 as it swings into you. I like it. I like Collective Nightmare. Let's see. Beamtown Beat Stick. 1 red for an artifact equipment. Equipped creature gets +1/+0 and has menace. Whenever equipped creature deals combat damage to a player or battle, create a treasure token. Equipped for 2. I think there's probably a deck where you want to run this. Probably. You could definitely find a spot for this card. Is it super great? I don't think so. But I think you could run it. Let's see. Streetwise Negotiator. 1 and a green for a 0/2 cat citizen with a backup 1. This creature assigns combat damage equal to its toughness rather than its power. Huh. That's interesting. That's not something you see. That's not an effect you see a lot on, a singular creature. You normally see those kinds of effects for like all of your creatures assign damage equal to their toughness rather than its power. That's a weird one. If there were more cards like this, I would try to run a deck around it. Because green has a lot of access to cards that are like, give creature +0/+3 and like reach for a turn, right? Stuff like that. And what would normally be defensive spells, again, like +0/+3 reach, that's super defensive, right? Turns into a buff spell for this creature. So that's interesting. You know what? It has the backup though. So if you choose to put the +1/+1 counter on another creature, it does also gain that ability. So you could turn on a wall for like a single turn, and make it beefy. I like this one. I think Streetwise Negotiator has potential for very cool defender stuff. I like it. Yeah. Let's see. Did I read this one? Angelic Intervention. I opened a single pack before the stream, so I don't know if I don't think I've read this one already. 1 and a white for an instant. Target creature or planeswalker you control gains protection from colorless or from the color of your choice until end of turn. If it's a creature, put a +1/+1 counter on it. I like this. I like this only because of the fact that you can gain protection from colorless, which I feel like we're probably going to see more of, right? I feel like I haven't seen a lot of colorless cards yet, but I feel like there's got to be a decent amount, right? I would expect more to be coming, but I like it. Target creature or planeswalker you control gains protection from colorless or from the color of your choice until end of turn. If it's a creature, put a +1/+1 counter on it. I like it. And it's got Elspeth in the artwork, and the new Elspeth looks phenomenal. Looks incredible. Even the flavor text says it. Elspeth shone like a 6th sun, inspiring hope in the Mirrans and terror in New Phyrexia. Yeah, the new one looks awesome. Important Tracker. 1 and a green for a 1/1 Satyr Scout. You can tap this, untap target land. Tap this, choose target battle. If an opponent protects it, remove a defense counter from it. Otherwise, put a defense counter on it. Activate only as a sorcery. Interesting. Alright, pack number 10. Rare wildcard. Yay! Alright, Omen Hawker. 1 blue for a 1/1. You can tap it, add a colorless and a blue. Spend this mana only to activate abilities. That's only to activate abilities. That would work with all the incubate tokens. All of those only cost 2 colorless. And it is an activated ability, so you could use that. Yeah, I think I would use this with some kind of incubator deck. Maybe. Let's see. Shatter the Source. 5 and a red for an instant with Convoke. Love to see it. Choose 1. Shatter the Source deals 6 damage to target creature, planeswalker, or battle. Destroy target artifact. Hey, yo. 6 damage to a battle? That's a lot. I don't think we've seen any that are like above 6 yet. I can't think of any like 7 or 8 defense counter battles yet that, we've come across. Being able to do that much damage, potentially for a single red mana, that seems really good. And again, obviously, you're going to build a token deck if you're running, Convoke. And even if you're not, if you have like 2 or 3 creatures, You know, that's still a decent cost reduction. 3 creatures would cut the cost in half. So, I like this. Shatter the Source, I like it a lot. And destroy target artifact, that's also good. Because again, people are going to be running incubator cards. Someone might have a really big incubator, and you can destroy it before they flip it. So that could be really good. Sunblessed Guardian. I like the artwork. 1 and a white for a 2/2 human cleric. You can pay 5 in red Phyrexian to transform it. It becomes Furnace Blessed Conqueror. It's a 3/3 Phyrexian cleric. Whenever it attacks, create a tapped and attacking token that's a copy of it. Put a +1/+1 counter on that token. For each +1/+1 counter on Furnace Blessed Conqueror, sacrifice the token at the beginning of the next end step. That was a lot of text. But, let's see. So, put a +1/+1 counter on that token for each +1/+1 counter on Furnace Blessed Conqueror. Interesting. I guess you'd have to be running +1/+1 counters to get additional value from it. But otherwise, I still don't even hate it. 5 and 2 life to transform it. It becomes a 3/3. When it swings, you get a copy of it. So that's 5 mana. You'll get 6/6 worth of stats. But you get to put potentially more +1/+1 counters on the copy. So, yeah, I don't hate it. Core Halberd. 1 white for an artifact equipment. Equip creature gets +1/+1 and has vigilance. Equip for 1. I like it. Super cheap equipment. It's good. 1 mana gives +1/+1 and vigilance. Vigilance is huge. Vigilance, it's a really, really good keyword. There's not a lot of bad keywords, but that's a really good one. Oh, we got Omnath, Locus of All. Yeah, that's a card that needs to get played with for sure. So it's Wooburg with the black being Phyrexian for a 4/4 Phyrexian Elemental. If you would lose unspent mana, that mana becomes black instead. At the beginning of your pre-combat main phase, look at the top card of your library. You may reveal that card if it has 3 or more colored mana symbols in its cost. If you do, add 3 mana at any combination of its colors and put it into your hand. If you don't reveal it, put it into your hand. Yeah, you just don't lose unspent mana. That's insane. That's super good. And the fact that it turns black, that's fine. That's dope. Yeah, Omnath is going to be crazy. Oh, there's been a lot of hype around this Omnath. And it's going to be really good. Let's see. I don't know this card. Rayav Mastersmith. A red and a white for a 2/2 Dwarf Artificer. Whenever a creature you control that's enchanted or equipped attacks, the creature gains double strike until end of turn. I like it. That'd be good with the equipment that we just saw. Invasion of Dominaria. 3 and a white for a 5 defense siege. When it enters the battlefield, you gain 4 life and draw a card. And then when it flips, it becomes a 4/4 flying vigilant angel. That's a good card. That's just, it's good. 3 mana to gain 4 life and draw a card. I've seen worse. And again, 4/4 flying vigilance. That's a good card. That's, yeah, I like that one. Let's see. Infected Defector. 4 and a white for 4/3. Phyrexian Knights. When this dies, incubate 3. Meh. Tiller of Flesh. 3 and a white for 2/4 Phyrexian Knights. Whenever you cast a spell that targets 1 or more permanents, incubate 2. Onake Javelineer. 4 and a red for 5/4 Ogre Spirit with Reach. You can tap it, deals 2 damage to target player or battle. Okay. Etched Familiar. Oh no. It's 2 and a black for 3/2 Phyrexian Fox. When it dies, each opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. What's the original name? What is it? I love this familiar, but I can't remember what the original version was. Oh, Filigree Familiar. Look, it used to be so cute. And now it's all Phyrexian and evil. What a shame. But 2 and a black for a 3/2. When it dies, each opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. It's okay. Honestly, Filigree Familiar is still better. When it enters the battlefield, you gain 2 life. When it dies, you draw a card. Drawing your card, way more impactful than, making your opponent lose 2 life. Let's see. Furtive Analyst. 2 and a blue for a 1/4 Human Wizard Vigilance. Pay 2, tap it, draw a card, then discard a card. It's okay. Alright, I'm only gonna open and read through like 4 more packs. And then it's time to play. We're gonna craft some stuff. We're gonna make some decks. Complete the circuit. 5 and a blue for an instant with Convoke. You may cast sorcery spells this turn as though they had flash. When you next cast an instant or sorcery spell this turn, copy that spell twice. You may choose new targets for the copy. Hey, yo. When you cast an instant or sorcery spell this turn, copy that spell twice. You may choose new targets for the copies. That's nuts. That's hella good. Complete the Circuit is a crazy card. That's a good ass card. That shit's crazy. That's so good. That's so good. Oh my god. Yeah. that's gonna be a good one. Let's see. Zada Hedron Grider. I don't think we had this, did we? 3 in red for 3/3 Goblin Ally. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell that targets only Zada, copy that spell for each other creature you control that the spell could target. Each copy targets a different one of those creatures. Is this new to Arena? I think it is, right? I remember talking about this card a lot with a friend of mine. Yeah. This is definitely new to Historic. Wait, is it legal? Scryfall says it's not legal in Historic, but it might not just be updated yet for Martian Machine. But Zada is nuts. We're talking about tokens? Bro, this is like... Let's see. To her delight, she was able to fully realize the explosive magical potential of Hedrons. So I think Zada's a female goblin. But Zada's insane. Zada is, again, the goddess of tokens. 1 pump spell. 1 invigorated rampage. And suddenly your whole board has +4/+0 and trample. That's nuts. Zada is hella good. Oh my god, Zada is an uncommon? Ain't no way. What the hell? How are you an uncommon? It used to be a rare back in Zendikar, or Battle for Zendikar. That's nuts. Bro, Zada's gonna be so much fun. Maybe that's the first deck I build. Again, we go tokens. Again, thinking like third path Iconoclast. You get like 6 tokens, and again, 1 invigorated rampage targeting Zada that then gets copied and targets every single token that you have. Everything gets +4/+0 and trample. Swing. Zada is insane. Zada is super nuts. That's awesome. I'm super excited for that. That'll be good. Let's see. Negate got a reprint. Cool. Enduring a Bond Warden. 1 white for 0/1 human scout with backup 1. When this creature dies, put its counters on target creature you control. Interesting. Skittering Surveyor. 3 mana for 1/2 construct. When it enters the battlefield, you may search your library for a basic land card, reveal it, put it in your hand, then shuffle. Cool. Blight Reaper Thallid. 1 and a black for a 2/2 fungus. Pay 3 and a green for Rexian to transform it. It becomes a 3/3. When this creature transforms into Blight Sour Thallid or dies, create a 1/1 green Phyrexian Saproling creature token. That's not bad. 2 mana for a 2/2. You can then pay 3 mana and 2 life. You get a 3/3 plus the additional 1/1. And then whenever it dies, you get another 1/1. I like it. I don't know what deck I would use it in, but I like it. Alright. 3 more packs to go. Ooh. Orabi Death's Wail. 2 and 2 black for 4/4 of flying. Whenever a creature becomes the target of a spell or ability, destroy that creature. Hey, yo, what? Why don't I remember you? Oh, I wonder if this is an older Kamigawa card too. Death's Wail? It is. Yo, that's good. I can see that being really good in like a Dimir deck. Because we just saw some cards that were like, you know, tap up to 2 target creatures, right? Well, rather than just tapping those 2 creatures, now by targeting them, they get destroyed. That's nuts. That's crazy. Damn. That's going to be a very interesting card to play around with. Because there's like a bunch of like... I mean, Rakdos could be good too. Red has a lot of ways to like deal 1 damage to a creature. Right? And just by targeting those creatures, they will now die instead with Harabi out. Like that's nuts. That's cool. And look at that. Hell yeah, uncommon wild card. We're up to 8. But we got an Atali Primal Conqueror. 5 and 2 red for a 7/7 Elder Dinosaur with Trample. When Atali Primal Conqueror enters the battlefield, each player exiles cards from the top of their library until they exile a non-land card. You may cast any number of spells from among the non-land cards exiled this way without paying their mana costs. That's nuts. Also great for Commander. Regular Atali, the original one that we had, it's a beast in Commander. Because again, you got 3 opponents, so you're getting 3 things off the top of their decks. It's cool. But 9 mana and a green Phyrexian to transform it. And it becomes Atali Primal Sickness. An 11/11 Phyrexian Elder Dinosaur with Trample and Indestructible. When this deals combat damage to a player, they get that many poison counters. Atali Primal Sickness can one-shot people. It can one-shot it. You make it indestructible, or not indestructible, unblockable. They're dead. You pump it up enough that the trample connects. They could be dead. You give it double strike. You double its power for the turn. Good shot that your opponent's just dead. Like that's that's pretty crazy. Vanquish the Weak. Terrible card. 2 and a black for an instant. Destroy target creature with power 3 or less. We'll never see play. Again, I already went over this. Black has a lot of good removal in their 2-drop slots. Why would you pay 3 mana for a conditional removal spell? The answer is, you would not. So this card will never see play. Invasion of Kaladesh. A blue and a red for a 4 defense siege. When this enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 colorless Thopter artifact creature token with flying. Okay. And then when it flips, it becomes Aetherwing Golden Scale Flagship. Its power is equal to the number of artifacts you control, and its toughness is 4. And its vehicle, with flying and crew cost of 1. Equal to the number of artifacts? I love this card, actually. Again, 3rd Path Iconoclast will be super great for this. Because the tokens that 3rd Path Iconoclast makes are artifact tokens. I think they're constructs. And you know what? They have 1 power. So they could crew this. And you got this massive vehicle of flying. I like this. Invasion of Kaladesh, I like it a lot. Also, I'm a big fan of Kaladesh as a set. It's a very good set. Thunderhead Squadron. 5 and a blue for 3/4 Human Knight with Convoke and Flying. Maybe. I maybe like it. I would have to look at what kind of token decks you could make to make use out of the Convoke. But in theory, I like it. Man, there's a lot of cool cards in this set. And I have so many decks I'm going to have to make. Zimone and Dina. Black, a green, and a blue for a 3/4 Human Dryad. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, target opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. You can tap sack another creature, draw a card. You may put a land card from your hand onto the battlefield tapped. If you control 8 or more lands, repeat this process once. I like it. I like Zimone and Dina. I think their abilities are really cool. Yeah. I think they're really cool. I would make a commander deck around them. In fact, I might make a Historic Brawl deck around them at some point. But as for like a 60 card deck, I would struggle to, make a successful deck with Zimone and Dina. Just because 3 colors or more, it becomes increasingly difficult on a budget. But could be fun. Let's see. The other new card, Consuming Aetherborn. 3 and a black for a 2/2 Aetherborn Vampire with backup 1 and lifelink. I would have preferred to see this as a 3-drop. 4 mana, I don't think it's playable at that point. 4 mana for a 2/2. Give another creature +1/+1 and lifelink. I don't know. I don't think it's really it. Alright, let's see. City of Fire. 5 and triple red for an enchantment with Convoke. If a source you control would deal damage to a permanent or player, it deals triple that damage instead. Oh my. City on Fire. That's good. That's good. The Convoke is huge. Again. Tokens. For a token deck, that Convoke cost is huge. And turning 1/1 tokens into essentially 3/1s, That's really good. Yeah, City on Fire. It's a fiery emancipation that you can cast for half as much mana. That's good. Will it see a bunch of play? I don't think so. I don't know how good the token makers are in Standard. So I don't know if it's still really viable, but I think it's really cool. Let's see. Zalfirin Lancer. 2 and a white for a 3/3 human knight. Whenever another knight enters the battlefield under control, Zalfirin Lancer gets +1/+1 and gains vigilance until end of turn. I think this will see play. Yeah, 3 mana 3/3. That's fine. Those stats are fine. And then it becomes a 4/4 with vigilance. Essentially, what should be every turn if you're a Knight Tribal deck. Yeah, I could see it, being used. Seems solid. Arachnoid Adaptation. Target creature gets +2/+2 and gains reach until end of turn. Untap it. I was just talking about cards like this. A defensive green card that gives reach. Let's see. Deadly Derision. 2 and 2 black for an instant. Destroys target creature or planeswalker. Create a treasure token. Probably won't see play. It's not the worst card out there, though. In Commander, I would maybe use it for a budget deck if I was running like Corvold. A deck where you want to sacrifice a bunch of permanents to include treasures. Yeah, I would maybe use it like in a Corvold deck. That's about it. Alright, that was 15 packs, and it's taken me... how long? An hour to read them all. Alright, so now we're going to start going through this fast. We're going to start opening 10 at a time because I am eager to build some decks. We got a Yorion with some incredible artwork. Thalia and the Gitrog Monster. 1, a white, a black, and a green for a 4/4 human frog horror with first strike, death touch. You may play an additional land on each of your turns. Creatures and non-basic lands your opponents control enter the battlefield tapped. Whenever Thalia and the Gitrog Monster attack, sacrifice a creature or land, and then draw a card. I love the Gitrog Monster. I have a 60 card deck built around it, and I have used it before for Historic Brawl. In fact, I could probably find that deck list somewhere. And it was a lot of fun. Gitrog Monster is cool. Thalia, also a good card, sees a ton of play in Standard right now. Let's see. Ayara, Widow of the Realm. 1 and 2 black for a 3/3 Elf Noble. Tap, sack another artifact or creature. Ayara, Widow of the Realm deals X damage to target opponent or battle, and you gain X life, where X is sacrifice permanent mana value. Okay. You can pay 5 in red Phyrexian to transform it. It becomes Ayara, Furnace Queen. It's a 4/4 Phyrexian Elf Noble. At the beginning of combat on your turn, return up to 1 target artifact or creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield that gains haste. Exile it at the beginning of the next end step. Yeah, Ayara is good. That's a really good ability. Yep. That's all I gotta say. It'll be good. Doomscar Warrior. 2 and 2 green for 4/3 human warrior with backup 1. And so all the text underneath the backup is Trample. And whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player or battle, look at that many cards from the top of your library. You may reveal a creature or land card from among them and put it into your hand, but the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. That seems good. Doomscar Warrior seems really, really good. I think that'll find some good play in some battle decks. Alright, let's see. Next 10. There's a bunch of new ones. Hey, Goreclaw, I was just playing with this. And what a shame that I get the really cool new version of Goreclaw just a day late. Yeah, I was looking at this yesterday. Because when I was getting the card art for my video, I saw this one. I was like, yo, this Goreclaw looks badass. Goreclaw's a girl. Fun fact. The flavor text says it. But yeah, Goreclaw. Terror of Calcisma. Doesn't that just look awesome? I think it looks awesome. Let's see. Shram, Senior Artificer. It's a good card. Guardian of Girapur. 2 and a white for 3/3 Angel of Flying. When Guardian of Girapur enters the battlefield, exile up to 1 other target creature or artifact you control. Return to the battlefield under its owner's control at the beginning of the next end step. That's good. Stat-wise, good. 3 mana, 3/3 Flying. That's good. Getting to bounce one of your things, or like, not bounce, but flicker one of your things to get the additional ETB trigger. That's good. Guardian Girapur, I would run that in an Angel deck for sure. Invasion of Ikoria. Oh yeah, the Guardian is really good actually. It's really good. Invasion of Ikoria. X and 2 green for a 6 defense siege. When it enters the battlefield, search your library and or graveyard for a non-human creature card with mana value X or less and put it onto the battlefield. If you search your library this way, shuffle. And then it flips into Zilortha, Apex of Ikoria. Jesus. It is an 8/8 dinosaur with reach. For each non-human creature you control, you may have that creature assign its combat damage as though it weren't blocked. Excuse me. That is an incredibly powerful ability that can just one-shot your opponents. That's strong. Breach the Multiverse. 5 and 2 black for a sorcery. Each player mills 10 cards. For each player, choose a creature or planeswalker card in that player's graveyard. Put those cards onto the battlefield under your control. Then each creature you control becomes a Phyrexian in addition to its other types. Again, this is a commander card. That would be good though. Bro, everyone mill 10 and you get to steal a creature or planeswalker from all of them. That's good. And 7 mana, that's very, very reasonable and doable in commander. Alright, our next 10. A bunch more new cards. So much reading. Chrome Host Siege Shark. 2 and a blue for a 2/4 Phyrexian Shark of Flying. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, incubate X, where X is that spell's mana value. I don't know how I feel about this one. You would really need to be running big spells. So it's not good for a spell slinger deck with low CMC. Because if I'm playing, you know, a 1-drop spell, I create an incubator token. Am I really going to pay 2 mana to flip the incubator into a 1/1? Probably not. It doesn't seem worth it. But big spells, yeah, maybe. We got Sheoldred, cool. Invasion of Innistrad. 2 and 2 black for a 5 defense siege with flash. When it enters the battlefield, target creature and opponent controls gets -13/-13 until end of turn. Jeez. Then it becomes Deluge of the Dead, an enchantment that says, when Deluge of the Dead enters the battlefield, create 2/2 black zombie creature tokens. You pay 2 and a black to exile target card from a graveyard. If it was a creature card, create a 2/2 black zombie creature token. Let's see. 4 mana. Flash. Destroy 1 creature, essentially. And then when you flip it, you get 2 2/2s. Man, that card's a mythic? Why? I think it seems decent. I don't think it seems great. I don't think it's good enough to be a mythic, if you ask me. But alright. Kenrith. Oh my god. Look at that Kenrith artwork. Cookie, I said I wasn't going to gush about all the new artwork. But that Kenrith looks badass. That Kenrith goes hard. Rampaging Raptor. 2 and 2 red for a 4/4 dinosaur. Trample and haste. Pay 2 and a red. Rampaging Raptor gets +2/+so end of turn. Whenever Rampaging Raptor deals combat damage to an opponent, it deals that much damage to target planeswalker that player controls or battle that player protects. That's good. That's very good. 4 mana 4/4 trample haste. That can also, you know, again, essentially redirect trample damage or like copy trample damage to deal damage to a battle. That's good. Rampaging Raptor, I think, is solid. Invasion of Ravnica. It's very interesting artwork for it. 5 colorless for a 4 toughness, not 4 toughness, 4 defense siege. When this enters the battlefield, exile target non-land permanent opponent controls that isn't exactly 2 colors. So anything that is not 2 colors. That's funny. And it becomes Guild Pact Paragon. It's a 5/5 construct that says, whenever you cast a spell that's exactly 2 colors, look at the top 6 cards of your library. You may reveal a card that's exactly 2 colors from among them and put it into your hand, with the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. It's good. I like it. It's cool. It's neat. Is it great? Debatable. But I like it a lot. Invasion of Ravnica. That's a very neat card. I like it. Alright, I still want to go through this a little bit faster. Firesong, Sunspeaker, cool, Obosh, Drana, and Lindvala. Alright, let's see. Drana and Lindvala. This, I think, is a good card. 1/2 white and a black for 3/4 Vampire Angel with Flying and Vigilance. Activated abilities of creatures your opponents control can't be activated. Drana and Lindvala. Has all activated abilities of all creatures your opponents control. You may spend mana as though or mana of any color to activate those abilities. That's really cool. I think it's a very cool card. I would love to use this in Historic Brawl. I think it's just very cool. Let's see. We have Zurgo and Ojutai. 2 a blue, a red, and a white for a 4/4 Orc Dragon with flying and haste. Zurgo and Ojutai has hexproof as long as it entered the battlefield this turn. Whenever one or more dragons you control deal combat damage to a player or battle, look at the top 3 cards of your library, put one of them into your hand and the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. You may return one of those dragons to its owner's hands. To its owner's hand. 5 mana, 4/4 flying haste. Hexproof the turn it enters. Hexproof is very good, very strong. It deals combat damage. Whenever one or more dragons you control deal combat damage to a player or battle, look at the top 3 cards of your library. Put one into your hand, the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. You may return one of those dragons to its owner's hand. Oh, you can bounce Zurgo and Ojutai. You can bounce it back to your hand. That's awesome. That's super good. Oh my god. That's going to be a huge pain in the ass to kill. Zurgo and Ojutai, you're not killing that creature. You're not. 4/4 flying haste hexproof. Bounce it back to your hand? Nah. That's going to be a very troublesome card to get rid of. Let's see. Yeah. That's a name. Borborygamos and Fibblethip. For 2 a green, a blue, and a red, you get a 6/5 Cyclops Homunculus. Whenever it enters the battlefield or attacks, draw a card, then you may discard any number of land cards. When you discard one or more cards this way, this deals twice that much damage to target creature. You may discard any number of land cards. Okay. You pay 1 in a blue to put it into its owner's library, 3rd from the top. I don't know how I feel about the ability. Discarding your lands to deal double damage to a creature. That doesn't seem super great. I don't think I like it. Let's see. Taigam Ojutai Master. 2 a white and a blue for 3/4 human monk. Instant sorcery and dragon spells you control can't be countered. That's sick. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell from your hand, if Taigam Ojutai Master attacked at this turn, that spell gains Rebound. Rebound says if you cast a spell with Rebound from your hand... Ha. They have a typo here. They have the word hand in here twice. Rebound. If you cast a spell with Rebound from your hand, exile it as it resolves. At the beginning of your next upkeep, you may cast that card from exile without paying its mana cost. That's very cool. Did I read this one already? Yeah. Yeah. It's a good card. Seems good. Instant sorceries and dragon spells you control can't be countered. That's good. That's cool. Alright, next 10. Born collects Elish Norn, both of the newer artworks, which is cool. Invasion of Kaldheim. 3 in a red for a 4 defense siege. When it enters the battlefield, exile all cards from your hand, then draw that many cards. Exile. Oh, until the end of your next turn, you may play cards exiled this way. Then it becomes Pyre of the World Tree. It is enchantment that says discard a land card. Pyre of the World Tree deals 2 damage to any target. Whenever you discard a land card, exile the top card of your library. You may play that card this turn. Okay, seems solid. Omori, creepy, but not bad artwork. Boonbringer Valkyrie. 3 and 2 white for a 4/4 with backup 1 that says, or that has flying, first strike, and lifelink underneath it. Jeez. So for 5 mana, you get a 4/4 with flying, first strike, and lifelink, and on its ETB, you give another creature +1/+1, flying, first strike, and lifelink. That's a lot of value, and I think it's worth the 5 mana. That's crazy. Let's see. Chandra, you have a lot of text, but I'll read you. Chandra Hope's Beacon. 4 and 2 red for a 5 loyalty Chandra. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell, copy it. Damn. You may choose new targets for the copy. This ability triggers only once each turn. It's +2, adds 2 mana in any combination of colors. +1, exile top 5 cards of your library. Until the end of your next turn, you may cast an instant or sorcery spell from among those exiled cards. -X, it deals X damage to each of up to 2 targets. Damn, seems good. Did I read this card? think so. Alright, we're almost there. We're almost there. Oh. Urbrask. I was going to say, no new cards, if only. We have an Ayara, though. First of Lochthwain. Triple black. Oh, wait. That's not even new. I just super didn't recognize the artwork. Oh, no new cards. Cool beans. Alright, open 10. At least no new rare cards. Jinkataxius. Nope. Atraxa. Invasion of Theros. Theros. I like Theros as a set. I love the artwork for Theros. It was super nice. And the full art lands from Theros, some of my favorites. In fact, I think they're saved as my defaults favorites. Let's see. 2 and a white, though, for a 4 toughness, not toughness, 4 defense siege. When this enters the battlefield, search your library for an aura, god, or demigod card. Reveal it, put it into your hand, and then shuffle. I don't know how many demigods there are, because I can only think of, like, Daxos. Ephara, Ever Sheltering, is the other side. It's a 4/4 god. Ephara. Okay. Ephara, Ever Sheltering, has lifelink and indestructible as long as you control at least 3 other enchantments. Whenever another enchantment enters the battlefield under your control, draw a card. I like this. I wish Ephara could be a commander. That just seems really good. But yeah, I feel like there's not a ton of demigods that I can think of. But Scryfall will let me know right meow. Creature type, demigod, search. There's only 5. 1 for each color. Oh, okay. That makes sense. So you have Annex, Caliph, Daxos, Renata, and Timoret. 5 demigods. It doesn't seem like a lot of tutoring options for the demigods. But you can grab an aura or a god as well. And there's a lot more gods. Ephara, though. I just want to look up Ephara because I don't really know that card. This set was a little bit before my time. Born of the Gods, Ephara, god of Polis or Polis. 2 a white and a blue for a 6/5 god. Indestructible as long as your devotion to white in blue is less than 7. It is a creature. At the beginning of your upkeep, if you had another creature enter the battlefield under your control last turn, draw a card. Seems okay. And what was that? Oh, we got Brutaclad? This is new for us too, right? Brutaclad is a card that I thought about running a commander deck for. It is new for us. Ooh. And I have dope-ass artwork for it. Brutaclad, Telcor Engineer. 4 a blue and a red for 4/4 Phyrexian Artificer. Creature tokens you control have haste. At the beginning of combat on your turn, create a 2/1 blue Phyrexian Mirror Artifact creature token. Then you may choose a token you control. If you do, each other token you control becomes a copy of that token. So what you do is you find a really big token, like Desolation Twin. When that enters the battlefield, you get to create a copy of it, which is a 10/10 token. And now you turn all these small tokens that you have, like the Phyrexian Mirrors, and you turn them all into copies of the 10/10. Brutaclad. Brutaclad is... I definitely got to try it out in Historic Brawl. What's crazy is, though, I actually like the original artwork more than this one. Maybe it's the face, but this is the original Brutaclad artwork. And I like it more. But alright. And the final 5 packs. We finally start building a deck. Captain Lannery Storm, cool. Invasion of New Phyrexia. X, a white and a blue for a 6 defense siege. When it enters the battlefield, create X 2/2 white and blue knight creature tokens with vigilance. And then the other side is a Teferi, a Kosa of Zalfir. For loyalty, it's +1, says draw 2 cards, then discard 2 cards unless you discard a creature card. It's -2, says you get an emblem with knights you control get +1/+0 and have ward 1. That seems really strong. The -2 I think is really, really, really strong. And -3, tap X untapped creatures you control. When you do shuffle, target non-land permanent and opponent controls with mana value X or less into its owner's library. And that is it. That is all the packs that I have. Let's see, how do we do? I have 118 common wild cards, 39 uncommon, 55 rare, and 40 mythic rare. 39 uncommon, that's pretty good. Going from 0 to 39, I will take it. So the question is, what is the first card that I build around? Cookie. Cookie, what is the first card I build around? Oh, there's still a bunch of new cards, too. Alright. Ooh, we got the new Daxos artwork. That's fire. What was the red card that I thought was really cool? The one where you got to copy the buff spells. This Inspired Charge artwork is kick-ass. Better than that one. I've already forgotten the name of the card, but that's the thing I want to do. I definitely want to do something with tokens, because we've seen a lot of cool cards that, you know, would be good for token decks. Let me see. Emery. Why do we have this twice? Oh, that seems weird. These two cards are completely identical. I don't know why. I don't know why it's showing two copies of it. I wonder if that's a bug. I would imagine that this should be the original artwork of Emery, and that this one should be the new one. I think that is a bug. Or some kind of mistake, you know. Okay, you know what? I think that is a bug. Because here's Ayara, same thing. Interesting. Yeah, I don't have the original artwork available to me. Ooh, Hirobi was going to be cool as well. A lot of cool cards, man. I have so much work to do. Hey, what was that, Kenra? Kenra Spell Spear. 1 in a red for 2/2 Jackal Warrior with Trample and Prowess. Hey, yo. Pay 3 and a blue Phyrexian. Transform it. Becomes a 3/3 Phyrexian Jackal with Trample, Ward 2. Bro. Does it... Did they really just give this card double Prowess? Or is that a mistake? Yo, tell me they actually gave it double Prowess. Please say it's got double Prowess. Transform. It does. It does have double Prowess. Each instant of Prowess triggers separately. Yes, it has. Yeah, it's not a mistake. I just want to look at Scryfall to verify that that is what the card has. It does have Prowess twice, intentionally. And it even has reminder text that says each instant of Prowess triggers separately. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Like I said, Amonkhet and Hours of Devastation, they're like special, close to my heart, you know what I'm saying? And Kenra Spell Spear, that's definitely from Amonkhet. A Jackal Warrior, that's Amonkhet. Bruh, it's got double Prowess. It's a 2-drop, and then you can transform it the next turn with 3 mana. I love it so much. 3/3 Trample, Ward 2, double Prowess. Are you serious? Maybe this is the first deck. Maybe this is the first card I build around. Maybe I build a Prowess deck. That one's so hyped to me. You don't even know how much that excites me. That's insane. I love it. Double Prowess? I just think that's hilarious. Okay. Let's see. I just want to get rid of all the new. See, Goreclaw. Goreclaw seems wrong too. Or maybe it just defaults to this one. Because I can still choose the other Goreclaw. But I feel like this artwork is still supposed to be the one that we're seeing here on the left side. That I would have 3 copies of. Interesting. There's Renata. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's got to be a bug. It should be the original artwork as the first card, and then the new artwork as the second copy. I just saw that card seemed sick. Had to answer on turn 3 with Ward 2 probably. Hard to answer on turn 3 with Ward 2 probably. Yeah, that seems like a very difficult card to answer on turn 3. Yeah, I'm so excited for that. It's going to be super awesome. Yorion. Again, I still think this is the bug. And I think Yorion is another card that's suffering from it. Scoured Barrens. Is this one cooler? I kind of like the desert. Rona, Shielders Faithful, also has the same issue. Dismal Backwater. That one's pretty cool, but it's hard to beat the Kamigawa one. Agar also has the same bug. But this new Agar artwork also fucking fire. Swiftwater Cliffs. Ooh, that one's close. I might like this one more than this one. If the waterfalls in the background were a little more blue, I think I would like it more. I'm gonna I'll make this one the new default. Bloodfell Caves. That one's badass. Done. Let's see. Dina, same issue. Umori, same issue. Rada looks fine. Did Rada not get a new artwork? Let me look that up real quick. Rada did get a new artwork. So maybe this is a bug where Rada has the same artwork, the old one, rather than, again, showing the old one and the new one like the other cards should be doing as well. Because Rada did get a new artwork. It should be this one that we see. Or maybe... No, yeah, it should be this one that we see. Interesting. If only Wizards of the Coast had let me get that early access, I could have pointed out this bug to them. But soon. Hopefully soon. Hopefully within the next few sets. Our channel will grow big enough that I will get early access, and that'd be fucking lit. I love this Blossoming Sands. But you know what? I'm gonna add the Phyrexian one as the default. Look at that Karuga. What a beast. Thornwood Falls. Kamigawa one. That one's the best. Hinata. Cool. Omnath. Get rid of all these. Alright, we're finally done with all the new cards. Okay, so what was the red card that I said? Obosh, also same issue. So let's see. Target. Copy. And that should probably give me the card I'm looking for. Oh, it started with a Z, right? I don't think that matters. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Zada Hedron Grinder. 4 copies. It is a legendary, but this is our whole game plan. Okay, so what makes the most tokens, and or do I care? We could just go goblins. Goblins would be really easy for tokens, and then just have some pump spells. Literally just Invigorated Rampage. Invigorated Rampage, and you know what? Screw it. We're just gonna go goblins. Make it real nice and easy. So let's see. I need goblin and I need token. Battlecry Goblin is a super good one. Krankos Command, that's coming in. Hordling Outburst, that's coming in the deck. Kranko 10th Street Kingpin, also sick with Invigorated Rampage. We do have rares available because Zada is not a rare. So what do you think? 2 Krankos. And what's the other guy? Actually, 1 Squee. Oh, wait. I added 2 of the other Krankos. Or 3 of the other Krankos. Okay, well, how about 2 Krankos, 1 Squee, and then 1 Kranko Mob Boss as our 4 rares? That seems fine to me. Okay, what else makes tokens? Battlecry Goblin does, and it's also one of the best Goblin cards of ever. When this enters the battlefield, we create a 1/1, so that seems fine. We don't have any 1-drops yet. Let's see. Fanatical Firebrand, I like a lot. We only have 4 cards left. We're definitely dropping down to like 22 lands. I'm going to go with 2 Reckless Ringleaders because I want more 1-drops. And also, getting that ability onto Krenko, Mob Boss, is nuts. In fact, maybe I get rid of Squee and go for the other Krenko. I don't know. But what I also want is some discard / draw. Cathartic Pyre. Do I like that more than like Tormenting Voice? 1 Tormenting Voice, 3 Cathartic Pyres. Move Zada up there. Change our avatar. We'll go with this Chandra. Something with red. Oh, 1 sec. Hello, I am back. Bro, did you guys see that? Yo. Zada plus Invigorated Rampage. Disgusting. That was nasty. That was so much damage, dude. Oh, man, that was a call from the Oregon Humane Society. It's where I adopted Cookie. Cookie, you want to come say hello? Of course you want to say hello. Hi, silly girl. Man, they're just checking in a little bit on Cookie. And then, is Zada new? Zada is not new to Magic, but is new to Arena. And then, yeah, they wanted me to be a member of the Oregon Humane Society, which is really just, you know, like donating monthly, essentially. But I am very poor now. I haven't been working for like 8-9 months, something like that. 7, 8. Yeah. My pockets are very, very empty right now. So it is not the time that I should be signing up to donate to them. Plus, they already got a bunch of money from me when I got Cookie was expensive. Her bum mutt breed out here cost me like $400 just to adopt her. Scared him with a Krenko. Got him. Yeah, $400. $400 for you. For you. Expensive. Plus, that's just the adoption fee for her. That's not including your food, your kennel, your toys, your treats, all of that. Your little blanket that you're laying on. Alright, get down. I don't need you shedding all over my black shirt. Yeah, dude, Zada, awesome. And hilarious. Don't make that noise. Alright. So, that first game, super good. Second game, less impressive. But, it was still a dub. So, you know what? I'll take it. Dude, Zada. Zada. I'm going to hire... Getting rid of this guy, I think. It was only alright. Next turn, we can Hordling Outburst. I'm trying to dig a little bit. Piercing Light. What is this card? Deals 2 damage to target attacking or blocking creature. Scry 1. Trash. That's not a real card. No one runs that. But yeah, I'm trying to find, again, our Invigorated Rampage so that we can buff Zada again. Oh, there it is. Hordling Outburst. If all of these survive and Zada survives... Oh, I need one more land. We have a 38% chance to top deck a land. We really need it so that we can play Zada. If we can set up our board, we can connect for a lot of damage in about 2 turns. Come on, land, please. I hate you, game. I think I want to Pyre killing Giada. Bro, you holding full control? Oh no, you can tap this. I was like, why are you holding priority? You're tapped out. No attacks. Come on, 4th land. I know I'm only running 22, but come on, I'm only trying to reach 4 mana. 39% chance. Easiest top deck of my life. Give me the mountain. Give me the mountain. Give me the mountain. I hate you, game. Alright, Goblin, Instigator, it is. I am going to swing for 3 here. I don't think that they trade their Inspiring Overseer, but we'll connect for 3 damage. That seems decent. 40% chance to top deck a land. Give me the land. Pretty, please. Do it. Do it. Do it. My life is getting a little bit low. Thank you. Okay. There goes Zada. They have priority again. There is the Giada to think about. Wait, no, they can't even tap Giada right now. Don't touch Zada. Leave it alone. No attacks. Leave Zada alone. See, now they got me paranoid. I probably wasn't gonna swing, but like I'm paranoid about like another Piercing Light. But dude, if we get to Invigorated Rampage again, that's gotta be game. That's just so much damage. Oh, and they're swinging out too. They can only block 7 damage. Let's see what we can do. So does this matter? Good game indeed. Good game indeed. You know what's better than 1 invigorated rampage? 6. Bro, Zada's so good. Oh my god. Yes, sir. Does this matter? No, right? Okay, so they might have this again. What is that? It only dealt 2 damage, so they could kill one of our tokens. We trade with an angel. They maybe block with Giada. That's still 27 damage coming at them. I think that's, yeah, pretty confident in this game. And it has suddenly started raining. Quite loudly. Yeah, baby, let's go. Let's go, Zada. Too strong, man. Too strong. Cookie, this is hilarious. Oh, man, it sucks that it's raining. I need to take Cookie out in a little bit. Like the next hour or so. I hope the rain lets up. But let's go, baby. Zada. Zada might be the deck that I just built for today's video. Oh, God, I still need to make a video. It's already 2. All I want to do is stream all day. Just fuck around with the new cards. Okay. Hand is looking beautiful. Opponent is running 76 cards for no apparent reason. It is disgusting. And you make me sick, opponent. Come at me, bro. Max power. Come at me, bro. This deck might need more 1-drops. I don't know why I thought Zada only targeted tokens. But I really thought that it did. So again, we maybe need more 1-drops. And we're fine. Rats versus goblins. We can win. Not if we don't hit any land drops. Fuck. Okay, so I'm going to hire here. We're going to get rid of Squee and Kranko's Command. Okay, Mountain, Fanatical Firebrand, that's good. Something that we can play. No attacks, end the turn. I wish the arena economy wasn't so bad. Can't afford many of the new cards despite playing for 2 months straight. Jeez. That is big rough. Alright, they're going to try to cut down my Firebrand, so in response, I will kill their Typhoon Reds. Yeah. The arena is, it is pretty garbage, I can't lie. Okay, we're going to set up for a bigger turn. We're going to Hordling Outburst. Do I care about his rat? I don't care about his rat. In 2 turns, we can Zada, and then Invigorate a Rampage again for a ton of damage. Man, can't afford many of the new cards by playing for 2 months straight. And I assume that's doing, like, your daily challenges, like, every single day, right? No attack still. It is... That's trash. Phyrexian Obliterator? It's fine. Game's over this turn anyway. Oh, a Reckless Ringleader too? Oh, wait. Yeah. Yeah, between 10 and 15 wins daily. That's mega trash. Alright, we got a Reckless Ringleader, which is dope because he has haste, which means that he can join in on all the fun right meow. Target Zada, and now you. You know what's better than 1 Invigorated Rampage? 7 of them. Zada. I'll attack. Good game. I'm surprised you can't disenchant cards. Oh, like in like Hearthstone. This combo seems fun, bro. This combo is insane. Zada is so nuts. Got him. Yeah, or Legends of Runeterra. Never played that, but yeah, I know why they don't. It's because they want more money. Plain and simple. That's why they want more money. Or Gwent or any other online TCG. I don't think you can in Pokemon. I haven't played it a lot, but I feel like Pokemon doesn't have it. I don't know about Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! I think Yu-Gi-Oh! Has it too. Alright, let's crack a pack. I can't remember if I've asked before, Zach, but did you already use all the online promo codes? Oh, we should have a new promo code that we can use. Bet money, I can guess it. It's got to be Play Mom, right? Code failed? Trash. Alright, let me look it up. Let's see. Damn, I really thought it was just going to be Play Mom. Do we not have one yet? Did I get Play Bro? Yeah, I did get that one. Damn. Really? No Play Mom? Trash. We better get a code soon. I want my 3 free packs. Got me. Yeah, didn't think about a new code though. Yeah, there's usually a new one for every set. But whatever this one is for March Machine, I guess it's not out yet. Yeah, I usually forget about the new codes. Like, I think Baldur's Gate and Dominaria I had forgotten about and got them both at the same time. Trash, though. Trash. Yeah. But, yeah, there's not anything that they're going to do to try and fix the economy online. Because, again, there's more money in the economy being shitty. And, like, they have the vault, right? That's the best I think we're going to get. You know, whenever you open up the same card, or, like, more copies of the same card, you get a small percentage towards your vaults. And then you get to open the vault, get 3 uncommon wild cards, 2 rares, 1 mythic. Trash. It's not very good. It's a very shitty system. Yeah, it's trash. Bro, you know what was super cool about Chaotic? I don't know if you ever played, but Chaotic was a trading card game that had an online version, and it was super incredible because, let's see, what of these cards do I want first? Or which sleeve? Honestly, that one's the coolest looking. What was super cool about Chaotic is that every card that you opened physically, right, it had a code, and then you could upload that code into the game and get an exact copy of that card. The really, really cool thing, though, was that you could trade. And I know MTG Online lets you trade, and that would be a great feature to have. That's fucking awesome. For instance, like, I'm not much of a blue player, right? If I wanted to trade away some blue cards that I have, fuck it. That would be super cool. Because, like, for Chaotic, they pretty much had, like, 4 creature types. And that's how you would build your decks. 4 card types, I'll say. Overworld, Underworld, Mepedian, and Danian. So you have Overworld creatures, Underworld creatures. Mepedians were like lizard people. And then Danians, which were like ant type people. And I never used any Danian cards. So if I had like a really, really good Danian card, like essentially a mythic rare Danian card, I could put that up to trade to try and get like a mythic rare Mepedian card. Which is what I mostly played, Mepedians. And it was just super cool. It was awesome. My collection had like 0 Danian cards on the online version, but I got a ton of really cool Mepedian cards that I didn't physically own, and I could only have online. So it was a real bummer when it shut down, because a lot of those cool cards, again, I only had them online. All right, we're gonna Cathartic Fire. We're gonna discard 2 of these. Oh, I didn't need double Invigorated Rampage actually. Do I swing? I'll swing. I don't think they block here. I think they take the 2. Merfolk grow pretty fast. So, yeah, I want to try and get in for the chip damage that I can. No Zada yet. No Krenko. No other Krenko. No Squee. I would like to see Krenko 10th Street Kingpin in our hand. Because again, even just that plus Invigorated Rampage is really cool. Because Krenko, when it attacks, you create tokens equal to its power. And when it swings, it gets a +1/+1 counter on it. So on the first swing, you normally get 2 tokens. But that could become 6 tokens with Invigorated Rampage. I'd play MTGO instead, but the UI is so damn atrocious. I hate the look of it, I really do. Which is a bummer, because the professor, he made a very good video saying that MTGO Online, it's superior. Functionally, it is superior. It's so much better than Arena. However, Arena looks so much better. And I'm not gonna lie, that's a really big factor for me. It is. Like, I've seen a lot of people play, you know, online. Like, I see their videos, their deck techs using it and stuff. But man, Arena, it looks so good. It feels good. Yeah. But yeah, the professor was right though. In every aspect other than visuals, MTG Online is better. It's got more formats, it's got more cards on it, there's the trading thing, it's incredible. But I'm not into it. Which is a real shame. Maybe I should give it a shot one of these days. Maybe do that as a stream. Although, I have made an account. I know I did make an account. I don't remember why. But I did, and I was trying to do something. We're going to swing in here. We're going to see what they want to block with, and then we can invigorate a rampage. And hope that maybe it'll be enough. I'll try it if you'll try it. Again, I have it. I don't remember what I was trying to do on it. Because I was looking at trades and stuff. Damn. Because there are bots that you can trade with, and I think they just give you free cards. You can get like 20 or 30 free cards per free card bot. Something like that. So I have a decent collection. It's just a bunch of cards that I don't think I would ever play with is the problem. Which is also a problem. I don't know. Again, having a larger collection on online means less because they have like every card. Let's see. I'm gonna kill off his 2 things. We're gonna give +2/+0 to each of these. They'll both connect for 1 trample damage, and we'll kill his 2/2s, which I don't think he saw coming. Which is good for us. And I'll play Firebrand and end the turn. That was a misplay. I don't know why I didn't play that during first main phase. I guess in case I wanted to hold up the second Invigorated Rampage, but we'll just use it this turn. Man, where's my Zadas? Where's my good creatures? Fast, we'll take the 5. Oh, we have to take the 5. Mountain, not really helpful here. Any other decks in the oven with the mom cards? There was a lot of really cool cards that I saw. So, yeah, you're right. Are you bored of Zada already? That's fair. That's fair. All right, let's see. We'll go to combat here. We have another Invigorated Rampage. Let's see if he takes any trades. It's only 9 total damage that we can swing. Honestly, I don't think we're going to win this game, which is embarrassing because our opponent only has 2 forests. Oh, fuck. Oh, I just lost. Oops. Yep. Now just wondering. It's fine. I get it. You're bored of Zada. Good game. We didn't even see Zada that game, and we lost. It's because we needed Zada. What's the win rate on Zada? I think we've only played like 3 games. We're 2-1 or 3-1. Oh, hey, is my untap not working? Current set? Oh. Damn, I forgot. This happened last time a new set dropped. Untapped, it's not tracking my stats for the new set yet. I had to wait a day before it would start tracking. So like even like my collection progress, right? This is for the most recent set, which it's tracking as Phyrexius still. But I think that was our 4th game. I think we're 3-1. Because we had the first game when I was on the phone and fucking stomped with Zada. An opponent conceded on like turn 2 when I played Krenko. I'm pretty sure we won game 3, and then I think we just lost that as game 4. So I think we have a 75% win rate. But Zada, out. It's fine. You're right, Zach. If you're bored, I got you. I got you. We'll get something new going for you. Krenko value. Okay, so let's see. What are the cards that I think were cool? Rare, mythic, rare. There's a double the prowess guy. Could build around him. Let's see. March of the Machine. Elspeth is good. Let's see. Knight Errant of Eos. I don't really want to play white. I play a lot of white, I feel like. I really am surprisingly a white player. I wouldn't have thought that I was from when I first started playing Magic. I played a lot of like mono green because it was simple. Mono green stompy. You ramp up, you play big things, you hit your opponent's face. But I really am more of a white player. Even in like Commander and stuff. I did pull the Elspeth out of the free pack, seems good. Elspeth is going to be very, very good. Let's see. Did any of these cards stand out to me? I wonder if all the cards that I liked were commons and uncommons. The Pelucranos is insane. Yeah, Pelucranos Reborn is a really, really good card. The problem that I had with this is I don't think there's other Hydras that I would run with it. Or in fact, I don't think there's other Hydras that we can run with it in common and uncommon. Okay, we have 5 options. Wildwood Scourge, that's a good card. That one's not even a creature. Feral Hydra. Hydra Beast, okay. Ren's Run Hydra, okay. And Thunderous Snapper. 4 mana 4/4, whenever you cast a spell with mana value 5 or greater, draw a card. I like blue, but I only play it to support something else like red or white. Yeah, I'm not a blue player. Not at all. I hate counter spells. Man, all these are uncommon, huh? About to start tearing into my wild cards already. Maybe. Let me see. And I'll wait on Pelucranos. Let's see. Mom cards. I should have been taking note of all the cards that I liked. Because I swear I saw a lot more that I was like, yo, this is a good card. This would be an interesting card. I wonder if maybe I was looking at some of the older cards and thought they'd be really cool. Like Zada. Again, Zada is not a March of the Machine card. It's just... Oh, yeah. Actually, if I go down to Historic, I bet it's down here. Multiverse Legends. We're going to take a look at Multiverse Legend cards, too. I think a lot more of these interested me. They're just, older cards that got reprints, but as we've seen, a decent amount of them, they're new to Arena, which is cool for us. So let's see if any of these stand out to me. He said, Breach the Multiverse looks awesome. Which one was Breach? Oh, dude, again, as a commander card, this would be nuts. This would be absolutely sick. Let's see. Double, Zephyr Singer. 2 and 2 blue for a 3/4 Convoke Flying Vigilance. When it enters the battlefield, put a flying counter on each creature that convoked it. Bruh. Zephyr Singer seems great. What the hell? Only 2 creatures can convoke it. No. It's 1 mana of that creature's colors. This one seems good. I'm going to use the restroom real quick. I think Zephyr Singer might be, it might be moved. There is a siege. There is a battle that seemed pretty good too. That's red and blue. Come on. Inside. Girl. I just took Cookie to go potty too. Okay. Right. So the Singer I think is good, but in fact, let me pull it up. There's a battle that seems really good too, though, in red and blue. Am I tripping? Why do I not see it? I know I opened one because I said it was really good. Was the red-blue battle Invasion of Kaladesh? It was indeed. Do I have something wrong in my settings? Let me... Oh. I have rare and mythic selected. That's what it is. Invasion of Kaladesh, which is an uncommon. Yes. Dude, this is uncommon? That is so sick for us. Ain't that right, Cookie? I took Cookie to go potty too. Hi, you want to say hello to everyone real quick? Yes, you do. You always want to say hello. Everyone loves to see you. You got stinky breath. All right, down. Okay, Invasion of Kaladesh seems super good. Hell, in fact, I could still use both. Invasion of Kaladesh and Zephyr Singer. Again, because the Invasion's not rare. The Singer could be our rares. Invasion of Kaladesh. I don't know how many of those I would want to run, though. And then, so like I'm thinking third path, Iconoclast. Turn that off. So third path, Iconoclast, right? Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, we create a 1/1 colorless soldier artifact creature token. We get a bunch of tokens. That's good for Invasion of Kaladesh. When it enters the battlefield, we create a 1/1 colorless Thopter artifact creature token with flying. And then the other side is the Aetherwing Golden Scale flagship. Its power is equal to the number of artifacts we control. Iconoclast makes artifact creature soldiers. So that'll make this vehicle pretty beefy. And let's see, Zephyr Singer could give some of our tokens flying. Could give Iconoclast flying. The vehicle will already have flying. But even just the fact that we could convoke it and get this down cheaper using the tokens made from Iconoclast, I think seems pretty decent overall. I like Zephyr Singer a lot. I really do. We're going to go ahead and craft 2 more of those. And Invasion, I still don't know how many Invasions I want to run. I might just start with 2, honestly. Because I'm not sure how great it is in our hand otherwise, you know? Well, let's see. If I'm running third path, I also really like Saheeli. Oh, not you. Saheeli Sublime Artificer, 1 and then 2 dual colors. 5 mana for it. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, create a 1/1 colorless servo artifact creature token. So basically the same thing as the Iconoclast. But its -2 says target artifact you control becomes a copy of another target artifact or creature you control until end of turn, except it's an artifact in addition to its other types. With that -2, we could turn a servo into a copy of the Aetherwing, which would be really, really strong. So I think 3 of those, 4 Iconoclasts, 2 Invasions of Kaladesh seems good. Zephyr Singer, it'll be in here too. And now we need a bunch of low-cost spells. We need a bunch of instants and sorceries. So let's see, instant, sorcery. Oh, I can't remember what I would normally run in this. Consider, probably not, but opt, I'd be down for. Let's see. I definitely want more draw. Impulse doesn't seem bad. Ooh, Expressive Iteration, that is a great card. So that'll go in here. Kind of want Big Score. It's a little pricier, but I like Big Score. A little bit of removal in red doesn't seem bad. Get some maybe like some lightning strikes up in here. We can get Fading Hope in here. Thirst is good. Ooh, that's not how you spell thirst. Thirst for Discovery. Maybe. Let's see. 3 Fading Hopes, 4 Ops, 4 Impulse, 4 Lightning Strikes, 4 Expressive Iteration, 2 Invasion of Kaladesh, 4 Third Path Iconoclast, 3 Saheelis, 4 Zephyr Singers. Might not be as good as Big Score. I really like the treasures from Big Score. Four big scores. Man, our curve is so wacky looking. Alright, how's the split? A little more heavy in blue. It's fine. I think I'll go with one dual colored land. Where is it? The new Swiftwater Cliffs. And we'll give it a shot. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, I'm not sure. Again, I'm not sure how I feel about battles. This will be the first one that I use. And so we'll see how it goes. Hopefully, it goes well. We really need to find Iconoclast or Saheeli early, though. If we don't find one of those early, our deck's not going to be doing much. So I might even want to mulligan down to 6, just try and find one. Oh. Opponent goes first, we're on the draw. I don't think I can risk keeping that hand. It got worse. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, you know what? It's fine, it's fine. Between this Opt and Impulse, we better find a mountain. Bruh. There's only one more island than mountain. What the hell? Elvish Mystic? It's terrifying. Bro, again, 3 islands. Dog. Give me a mountain. For God's sake. I need a mountain. You're not a mountain. This is why Saheeli is sick. Because of the, I forget the name of these, those mana costs. But the split mana costs. So even if we do flood out with islands, we will still be able to cast Saheeli, which is good. I don't know what our opponent's doing. Their library is huge and gross. I think they're a 5-color deck. They have an Elvish Mystic, a Mountain, Secluded Courtyard. They did choose Elf. Why do you have red with Elf, though? I have no idea what they're doing. I couldn't tell you. Not even a little bit. I guess they probably used the Secluded Courtyard. Nope. I was going to say, maybe they used it just to be able to cast the Elvish Mystic, but they have more elves. There goes third Path Iconoclast, though. The question is, do I go with Saheeli next turn? Yeah. Because when I cast Saheeli, it will trigger third Path Iconoclast because it is non-creature spells. 4/4, that's a lot of damage. But we can start chump blocking starting now. That's good. I don't need to use the minus, no attacks, end the turn. Now, next turn, what we can do, the one that flips into Teferi seems insane, but most of them look kind of meh. Yeah, Teferi does seem good with the whole Knights thing. I think the -2 on the Teferi seems really, really strong. Right, next turn, though, I can -2 Saheeli. I can turn this soldier into another copy of Iconoclast, and then we can at least Impulse and Expressive Iteration, and that'll make us 6 tokens next turn. 6. That's a good amount of tokens. Question is, what do I dig for with the Impulse and the Expressive Iteration? What am I hoping to hit? The Invasion, maybe? There's only 2. Maybe I should have gone with more. The Zephyr Singer. They can't block, Oh, wait. Actually, damn. Never mind. I can't make 6 like I thought. I forgot that I was going to have to chump block here. That's annoying. Another Iconoclast. I will set that up. We're going to Impulse here. Great, 3 tokens. Seems pretty good. We put one of these into our hand. Do I really need another Iconoclast? I kind of want the Opt. No attacks, and the turn. Okay, now we have enough chump blockers that next turn we can -2 Saheeli, if I'm not wrong. What does Sarkon do? Nothing that I care about. There goes a Marwyn. Man, our opponent's playing a really really large library for elves.
Might demands power.
And that they have also splashed in red and or white into. Wild. I really want to beat this guy, just because his deck is so ridiculous. 4/4, cool. Chump block, easy day. Okay, see, now our board is going to explode. So we're going to -2 Saheeli, turning this artifact into a 3rd Iconoclast. So now we can Expressive Iteration, and we're going to be making 4 tokens per non-creature spell. And we will grab, I guess, a Lightning Strike. We can throw back Saheeli, and we'll exile the island to play his land for turn. We will opt, create 4 more tokens, ton of tokens. Another Expressive Iteration, don't mind if I do. Do I want to Lightning Strike anything? I could kill the Sarkhan right now. Marwyn, whenever another elf enters the battlefield and control, put a +1/+1 counter on it, and then it taps for mana equal to its power. Sarkhan's kind of scary. This is your kind of deck? Yeah, the only thing I didn't think about was that without the invasion of Kaladesh, I don't have a way to buff our entire board. And that would be really nice right about now. So that's something we're going to have to take a look at in a second. And fuck it. I'll use the Expressive Iteration right now. We'll put Zephyr Singer into our hand. We'll put the Opt back into our deck. We exile the island. And that'll just disappear. Oh, look. This is why this is sick. Even though we're tapped out, we can cast Zephyr Singer for free. Iconoclast, Iconoclast. And then 2 of our tokens will get flying now. Dude, that's badass. And our opponent has no reach. They can't deal with flying. So next turn, we've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 flying damage that we can swing at our opponent. Even more than that if we want. We can turn one of our servos like into another Zephyr Singer. 4/3 flying, whenever it attacks, it deals 1 damage to target creature defending player controls. If that creature is a zombie, Purifying Dragon deals 2 damage to it instead. Sarkhan's getting really close to the -7. But we do have a Lightning Strike. Create 4 5/5 red dragon creature tokens with flying. Definitely don't want that to happen. But we can either Lightning Strike the Purifying Dragon or Sarkhan. Like, we're fine either way. We'll see what our top deck is. Ooh, the Invasion. Okay, I am going to -2 Saheeli. Targeting this. And we are going to make another Iconoclast. We're going to play the Invasion. Bunch more tokens. Sick. Creating us another token. Man, our board is wide. I'm going to kill the Purifying Dragon. Create a bunch more tokens. And now we're going to swing our creatures in the air at Sarkhan and or the battle. So let's see. That will hit the battle. This will hit the battle. I can just deal 3 to Sarkhan. No, I can deal 5 to Sarkhan. And do I hold on to the other tokens? Yeah, screw it. I'll hold on to it. I think next turn... Oh, I mean, next turn we're going to be able to swing huge with this, right? Oh, its power is at 23. 28. Bro, we have that many tokens? Oh my god. We're going to one-shot him next turn. This is a 28-4. 28 in the air. If he cannot destroy that, if he cannot block flying, he's taking 28 in the air. Okay, that's pretty good. This maybe should be a 3 of. They dealt 3 damage to Zephyr Singer. Okay. That's more mana. Yeah, that's game. It's got to be. You got 4 mana. Unless your last thing is destroy artifact or gain reach. Haha, they didn't have it. They plus Sarkhan, had nothing to do with the mana though. Do they concede? Nope. Alright, we're going to crew this up. Damn. And I can't minus the Saheeli to get another copy of this. But we'll just go to combat. Swing 28 in the air. Call it a day. Bruh. It's pretty good. That was pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. We did end up with a lot of lands in our hand and stuff. A little more than we needed. So maybe I can cut back on another land, or maybe we do go with the additional draw. We didn't see our big scores, so maybe Thirst would be better. You have multiple copies of Battle Out at a time. Yes, they are not legendary. So I'm thinking that we maybe need another invasion. Oh, Aether Wing is a legendary artifact though. Ooh. Ooh. I'm glad you mentioned something about that. I can't make a second copy of Aether Wing using Saheeli like I thought. That's a little bit whack. Okay, in which case, I think I'm fine with two copies of the invasion is probably fine. Mirror Box, get out of here. Let's see. Impulse, Fading Hope, Opt. Expressive Iteration, Lightning Strike. I think I'm going to cut a Lightning Strike for... I need something to buff my entire board. All creatures. Get, and then red. Let's see. Maybe it's creatures you control. Yes, I need something like Ambitious Assault. Maybe just Ambitious Assault. Give our entire board +2/+0. Because that would be a win con as well. And if we control a modified creature, we draw a card. Do we have anything that puts counters? I don't think so, right? No, but +2/+0 for our entire board. Yeah, that could be another win con in case, you know, if our opponent did have an answer for the other half of the Kaladesh, they had an answer for Aether Wing. With our 28 tokens that we had, or 28 artifacts, that would also be game. Is Balmor Battle Mage Captain in this format? Balmor is. Balmor is good, actually. Yeah, Balmor is one of the best cards in Is It Wizards, which is one of the best cards in Historic. Let's see. Balmor is not a bad idea. Whenever we cast an instant sorcery spell, creatures you control getting +1/+0 getting trampled to end a turn. That is better than Ambitious Assault. As we could trigger multiple times, and the trample is also nice. It's also very nice. All right, Benjamin, I hear you. We'll cut that, and I think I'll cut a big score, and we'll see how two Balmors feel. How many 1-drops do I have? Opt and Fading Hope. Fading Hope I'm not casting as a 1-drop more than likely anyway. So 4 Ops. I think I need another Swiftwater Cliffs. We just have so many 2-drops that require, you know, a red and blue specifically. Let's try it out. And my dog Cookie's dreaming. I can hear her. Are you okay? Silly girl. She's making little noises in her sleep. Yo, Balmor's actually sick. I don't know why I've never thought to add Balmor to an Iconoclast deck before. It just makes so much sense. I'm gonna grab another drink. Hey, you can sit. You're okay. Alright, Swiftwater on 1. Like I said, we're not going to Fading Hope on turn 1 anyway. We've got Iconoclast for turn 2 and Saheeli. Opening hand, it's looking good. It's looking real good. Our opponent's running more than 60 cards. I don't understand why so many people do it. Hi, Brayden. It's disgusting. I've thought about making a Balmor commander deck, but it's a lot of math. Oof. Dog, I would not want to run Balmor on a, you know, non-arena format. We're just gonna go with Third Path Iconoclast. But yeah, for some reason, so many people think you need to run more than 60 cards, and it is my biggest pet peeve. Now, they didn't have an answer for Third Path Iconoclast, which makes me feel good. So we're just gonna play out Saheeli, get our first token, swing in for 2, and next turn we can do big stuff. I look like I can squat 205. I better be able to squat 205. The copy Saheeli makes isn't non-legendary either, so we couldn't get 2 Aether Wings, right? We cannot. No, we can't get a second Aether Wing, which is a bummer. Because Saheeli just says, target artifact you control becomes a copy of another target artifact or creature you control until end of turn, except it's an artifact in addition to its other types. Okay, we have a lot of mana this turn, though. So we're going to -2 Saheeli. We're going to turn this artifact into a copy of Iconoclast. And then I think we'll be able to cast enough spells that we can also convoke Zephrsinger this turn. So let me start with an Impulse, I think. We'll make 3 tokens here. Yeah, we can definitely convoke Zephrsinger. This will be this will be a very good turn. Expressive Iteration, a great card. We can't cast it this turn, but that's fine. So we'll take this into our hand. Mountain, and honestly, I think I just Lightning Strike our opponent's face. Make a bunch more tokens. And there we go. We'll convoke Zephrsinger. Autopay, that's fine. And all 4 of these creatures will now have flying. Pretty good turn 4. pretty solid looking if you ask me. That's a pretty good board. Now with this Expressive Iteration, there's a lot of things we could look for, right? We could look for the invasion. We could oh, I forgot that we cut the other thing for Balmor. If we find Balmor here, that would be nuts. Question is, do I go for another Iconoclast? Do I -2 Saheeli? I almost think that I want to hold it. I'm gonna... Didn't matter. Didn't matter. Did I have fun in the match? Hell yeah, dude. Bro, I love Convoke. Convoke is so strong. Again, there we were, tapped out. And then we still got to cast a 4-drop, 3/4 Flying Vigilance, and gave flying to 4 other creatures. That's nuts. Hi, Benjamin. Weren't you already in here? Oh, Braden said hi to Ben. Okay. Yes, Braden is a friend of mine. Wow. Hell yeah, they conceded. Did you see my turn 4? Did you see theirs? They played what? That Book of Monsters or whatever it is? Alright, I forgot the name of it. Yeah, it was a pretty good turn 4 we had. And we weren't done yet. But yeah, so Braden is a friend of mine. And he and I, we hit the gym. He's an IRL friend of mine. We hit the gym this morning. And Braden's been joining me the gym for like every other time I go to the gym. Like, I don't know, 2 weeks, maybe 3 by now. And so today I had Braden max out. And his lifts are pretty solid. What numbers did you get, Braden? Bench was what? It was like 150, 160, somewhere around there. Squats. Did we stop at 205 for squat? Only thing you do after turn 4. Ours clean up the scoop wall. 155. Benched, got 155. They killed the Iconoclast. That's big sadness. But there goes a Saheeli. Hopefully this will stick around. 155, then 205 for squat, and then deadlift we hit 305. Yeah, and deadlift. That was a new PR for me. Not PR. Technically, I've deadlifted more than that. But the last time that I did my maxes, my deadlift, I stopped at 280. Deadlift scares me a little bit. I had 2 hernias in high school, and I know it was from deadlifting. So I don't want to go nuts on deadlift again. But last time I maxed, I stopped at 280. So hitting 305 with Braden this morning, I would consider that my new max. Let's see. We do need a 4th land drop, so I am going to grab a mountain. Do I Lightning Strike? I don't think we need to. I think we'll just end the turn, hold up the Fading Hope. Yeah, our start doesn't feel as good when they have an answer for Iconoclast. But we'll be fine. Oh. Alright, they moved to second main phase. And they moved to our turn. I'm okay with that. Expressive Iteration. Sounds good to me. It could be argued that Big Score was maybe better and then we ditch a Fading Hope. But I think Expressive will be fine. I was hoping to hit a land drop. And you know what? Now that I think about it, this was incorrect. I should have used Big Score first because we still would have gotten 2 treasures. So I could have cast Expressive Iteration anyway. But I guess we'll go for a second Expressive Iteration. We'll throw Impulse into our... deck. I should have exiled this Expressive Iteration. I'm rusty with Expressive. So I need to cast this, otherwise we'll lose it. So I'll just shoot him in the face for 3. That's fine. And then next turn, I can play the turn properly. I will big score first, and then expressive iteration. Our opponent isn't doing anything, though. They haven't applied any pressure whatsoever. They've literally only cast to play with fire, so I'm not tripping. I wasn't paying attention. Did I go first? Did they miss a land drop? Or did I go first? Hello? Oh? Are they getting screwed? I don't know what's happening. But I'll emote all day too. What's up? Oh no. Wait, maybe they did miss a land drop. Or maybe they're missing one right now. Oh no, it feels bad. Yeah, they're missing land drops. Okay. Alright, like I said, I'll do it correctly this time. We will big score. We will ditch the Fading Hope. Okay. I will play, I don't think it matters which land, but I'll play an island. We'll now expressive iteration. Bro, come on. Show me Valmore, show me... Ooh, Zephyr Singer. I'll take that. Let's see. I guess we'll just swing in for 3. Yeah, we don't have a lot going on. We need something to buff our board. I either want Balmor, another Iconoclast, the Invasion of Kaladesh. No, that's it. Those are the 3 that I want. They finally hit their 4th land. They have a Soulfim, and we're gonna bounce that to their hand. So RIP our opponent. Okay, is this the 4th expressive iteration? Dog. All right, expressive iteration number 3. Hey, there's an Iconoclast. What do you guys think? Iconoclast or Invasion? You are correct. Invasion. I agree. Seems good. Let's see. Actually, we throw Iconoclast back into our deck and Zephyr Singer. Zephyr Singer we can actually cast. Oh wait, we still have a land to play for turn? Can I convoke this? I don't think I can. It's so tough. Okay, I'm going to... How do I do this? I want to convoke this. You, and you. Watch this, watch this. I got it. We'll let that resolve, right? I don't know what I was thinking. But, fuck it, that'll be fine. I can still -2 this, turn one of our tokens into another Zephyr Singer. Does that matter? I don't think so. We're just short 1 blue source. I needed 1 more blue to be able to use the Invasion of Kaladesh. You're on your way to pick up a ride lawnmower. You have to drive it home. As in, are you telling me that you're gonna drive the mower like through the streets home? Is that what you're saying to me, Brayden? Because that doesn't sound that doesn't sound great. Unless you just mean that you're picking it up. Yes? What the fuck? Why do you have to why do you have to drive it? I don't understand. Goblin Trash Master, bro. Our opponent's just dead. Our deck didn't even have to pop off this turn. Saheeli just carried us, dude. Look at this. We're just gonna win with our basic ass 1/1 tokens. That's game. Saheeli did it. Good job, Saheeli. Fucking hard carried us this game. And our opponent, they got screwed. Alright, swing out. Hit him with that. Good game. And we don't have the deck tracker, right, to track for the new set yet. Untapped. I did it last time. I needed 1 more day before Untapped to track the new set. Like, it still thinks, what? It still thinks, what's the current set? Oh yeah, that Phyrexia is the current set. So it'll probably update tomorrow so we can start tracking stats again. But I think that's like our 3rd win already. I might be wrong, but I think that's number 3. And yo, where are these Balmors? I want to see Balmor. And I might need to go up to a third copy. You said my deadlift is 305 and is 400 pounds, so I can't get it into my truck. You don't have a ramp? You don't have a ramp for your truck? You can't find a ramp? You're just gonna drive the mower? How far is it? How far is the drive that you're gonna have to do? If you're like around the corner, that's fine. But dude, if you're like miles away, that sounds like a huge pain in the ass. And if you need help loading it up, if you can push it until tomorrow to pick it up, I will help you to physically pick it up and put it into your truck. I'm gonna mulligan. I hated it. The mulligan got worse. I wanted to mulligan once to try and find either Iconoclast or Saheeli, but it did not work. So let's hope this opt shows us what we're looking for. Don't need another land. What did I just say, game? Were you not listening? I said we do not need another land. We're good. We're good. Alright, Impulse. Show me something good. That's a lot of good stuff. That's too much good stuff. Next turn. I guess we grab Saheeli. Turn 3 Saheeli, turn 4 Impulse, maybe Fading Hope as well. Should be good. Opponent's going real slow. Iconoclast. You bitch, you were a turn late. Okay, that can still be fine. Next turn we could Iconoclast and then maybe Fading Hope something. Oh no, next turn we have 4 mana. I can Iconoclast and Impulse. Yeah, it should be good. But yeah, Brayden, if you wanna wait until tomorrow to pick up the lawnmower, I will help you. Again, unless you're like literally around the corner, then you know you'll be fine. You're a big boy. But again, if it's miles, I don't want you driving miles on a lawn on a riding mower. It's ridiculous. It's silly. All right, we end the turn, and that Fading Hope felt great because Tovolar is terrifying. It's 3/3. Whenever a wolf or werewolf you control deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. At the beginning of your upkeep, if you control 3 or more wolves and/or werewolves, it becomes night. Then transform any number of human werewolves you control. The other side, Tovolar, the Midnight Scourge, is a 4/4. Whenever a wolf or werewolf you control deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. Pay X, a red and a green. Target wolf or werewolf you control gets +X/+1, gains trample until end of turn. It's a very scary card. Ooh, and our opponent is screwed. Look at this. Okay, so we're gonna minus the Saheeli. We're going to turn this into an Iconoclast. We're going to Lightning Strike Tovolar. Death to you. Create a bunch more tokens. We're now going to Impulse. And if we're lucky, I want to hit Zephyr Singer right now. That's what I want to hit off this Impulse. Show me Zephyr Singer. Pretty please, pretty please, pretty please. Oh, we hit it. Oh, there's a Balmor. Balmor could be lethal. Damn, I really wanted the Zephyr Singer because we can cast this for free right now. And, oh man. Alright, we'll go with the Balmor. We'll go with the Balmor. We'll cast that next turn. And we'll swing in for 5 here. Yeah. It gives me time to watch the stream, I suppose. So you don't trust people enough to drive a lawnmower through the streets. Yeah. Yeah, it seems sus. Because it's definitely not going to be street legal. And I'm sure it's too big for a sidewalk. That would also be weird. I don't know, man. I'll let you do you. Hey, yo, wait, can we get lethal here? Because if I play Balmor... Oh, Balmor's legendary. God damn it. I was going to say, I could use Saheeli to make a second copy of Balmor, so everything would be getting +2/+0 buffs. But that is not how that works. I'll -2 Saheeli anyway. We'll turn this into another Iconoclast. We're going to Fading Hope the Halana and Elena. Super buff our board. Sick. And swing for her lethal. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Balmor feeling real good. Real solid. Oh, yeah. Bro, that's another dub. I don't even know what deck I want to make a video about now. Zada, which was a very fun first deck, or this one. Could be either. But you guys want to see something else? I got you right here. See that? I use 4 fingers for myself because I got 4 eyes. Alright, let's see. What's something else that we could do? I'll make one more, then I'm going to end the stream. so I can make a video for today. Already been going for 2.5 hours. That's not too bad. But I can't think of what other cards stood out to me. I feel like there was a Selesnya card that I liked. Let's see, March of the Machine and Multiverse Legends. This guy. I liked this guy. It would be a good limited card. It's maybe not good enough for a constructed deck. I don't know. Botanical Brawler. Selesnya for 0/0 trample enters the battlefield with 2 +1/+1 counters on it. So whenever one or more +1/+1 counters are put on another permanent you control, it was the first time +1/+1 counters have been put on that permanent this turn. Put +1/+1 counter on Botanical Brawler. Do I want to make a +1/+1 Selesnya deck right now? I don't know. I don't want to build around the other card with a double prowess. That would be fun, but the deck would end up being very similar to what we were just playing with. Archangel Elspeth. Let's see. Guardian of Girapur. It's a good card, but I don't know. Monastery Mentor. 2/2 prowess. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, create a 1/1 white monk creature token with prowess. That looks interesting. Let's see. Maybe something with Incubate. Rona, Herald of Invasion. 1 in blue for a 1/3 whenever you cast a legendary spell. Untap Rona. Tap it, draw a card, then discard a card. The other side. 5/5 trample. Whenever a source deals damage to it, that source's controller exiles a card from the top of their hand at random. If it's a land card, you may put it on the battlefield under your control. Otherwise, you may cast it without paying its mana cost. That Rona seems very interesting. I don't know how successful of a deck I could make around her, though. What colors would I pair with her? Because it doesn't have to be black, right? Because we don't care about the Phyrexian. I'll pay the 2 life. It's no big deal. 5/5 trample. That's not bad. Even just as a draw engine, yeah, she's not bad. Reaching that 5 mana is my only concern in blue. So mono blue I don't think is the move. I could maybe do Simic. Get a little bit of ramp to try and flip the Rona. Whenever a source deals damage to Rona, that source's controller exiles a card from their hand at random. You know what would be interesting, and this might be an idea for later, would be running Izzet again, but running like the running cards that put in fight spells. Ooh, Simic with fight spells. You know what? That's good. I'm in. But no, I was thinking about Izzet to run cards that say, like, when another creature enters the battlefield under your control, deal 1 damage to that creature. Like the Enrage cards and stuff. Or the cards that are good with Enrage. But no, you're right. You are right. Okay, so let's see. What do I want as my ramp? I already know that I'm going to be running Snowlands. So into the north. That's going to make it in the deck. Search your library for a Snowland card, put it on the battlefield tapped, and then shuffle. Yep, because we're also running Blizzard Brawl, which is the greatest fight spell in the deck, or in the game. Choose target creature you control and target creature you don't control. If you control 3 or more snow permanents, like the 3 snow lands that we should have, the creature you control gets +1/+1 gains indestructible to end turn. Then those creatures fight each other. So yeah, that'll be good. Let's see. What other Simic cards would be good? In common and uncommon. Paradise Druid. That's a good 2-drop. It's a good ramp spell. Excited for this one. I am also excited for this one. Fight spells. Great idea. Love it. Growth Spiral. Growth Spiral is also a good 2-drop. But I would like to see something in a 3-drop slot. Let's see. 2/3 flying. No. No. Golden Ratio. Nah. Kiora. Kiora is interesting. Creature with power 4 or greater enters the battlefield under your control, draw a card. I did just play... Ooh. How does this transform? Nah. I did just play a deck running a bunch of power 4 or greater creatures, so I have a lot of experience with that right now. And Kiora's -1 with the untapped target permanent could let us untap Rona to then tap it again to draw a card and then discard another card. So that could be interesting. Mutagen Connoisseur. 1 in Simic for a 0/5 Vidalcan Mutant with Flying and Vigilance. It gets +1/+0 for each transformed permanent you control. Rona would be 1. We could look into more transform cards. Is 3 mana for 0/5 Flying Vigilance. That's a pretty good defensive stat. And we're trying to survive long enough to flip Rona. So I don't hate it. Frilled Mystic, I think it's hilarious. Okay, let me see what other good transform cards we have in these colors. Transform. Delver of Secrets. That's a transform card. Ooh, Sagas? I didn't even think about Sagas. Is there a way to make the transform cost less or force it to transform? There are ways to reduce it. Biomancer's Familiar is one way. But that is a rare as well. Activated abilities of creatures you control cost 2 less to activate. This effect can't reduce the mana cost. Reduce the mana in that cost to less than 1 mana. Biomancer's Familiar, and then also there's also the red-white fox thing. Has the same effect, but obviously that's way out of our colors for red and white. Biomancer's Familiar. I don't think I want to run one of for it. I think I'd rather just ramp into paying the 5 for Rona. But if I was running more rares, Biomancer's Familiar would be a great addition. Fits the colors perfectly, and then again reduces Rona's cost to flip by 2. Making it only cost 3 mana. That's pretty nuts. But I didn't even think about Sagas. The Modern Age, I love the Modern Age. And then I know there's some green Sagas that I like too. Let's see. What do I have selected right now? Not commons, uncommons, which I should. Zuza's Many Journeys. You may play an additional land this turn. You gain 3 life. Okay, it will become a 3/3. When it becomes blocked, untap up to 3 lands you control. Ooh, that's not bad either. This could potentially ramp us into Rona's thing, right? No, I would lose the mana in between phases. Don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about. Dormant Grove. 3 in combat, return, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. Then if a creature has toughness 6 or greater, transform this. Becomes a 3/6 with vigilance. Other creatures you control have vigilance. Seems pretty good. I am going to throw in this Connoisseur. So I will craft a 4th one. Boseiju Reaches Skyward is a pretty solid card in my opinion. Let's see. Curve has a lot of 2-drops. Not enough 3, not enough 4. Could use maybe even some more 1-drops. Delver of Secrets. I don't think we're going to run enough instant and sorceries to warrant using Delver, which is too bad. Captive Weird. 1 mana for a 1/3 defender. We can pay 3 mana to transform it. When this creature transforms into completed Conjurer, exile the top card of your library. Until the end of your next turn, you may play that card. I don't even hate it. You know what? I want another 1-drop. We're gonna try out Captive Weird, which is very interesting. We got a lot of colors going on. We've technically got 4 colors in our deck with the completed Conjurer and the backside of Rona now. Saga flip at the beginning of your first main, so you could float the mana. I was thinking about... What was I thinking about? No, not you. The thing that I was thinking about was that the other card said whenever it becomes blocked, I could untap 3 lands. Azusa's Many Journeys. Yeah, but the thing is, we would have to go to combat to do it, though. So we wouldn't... As soon as we move from our main phase to combat, we lose the floating mana. So it wouldn't work. Yeah. It was really close to being nuts. Because yeah, if we could have floated our mana, gone to combat, this becomes blocked, and then untap our lands again while still holding up the mana, it would be cool. But no, it's whenever it becomes blocked, not when it flips. Okay, so let's see. What are we missing on our deck? We have a 1-drop that we can transform for Mutagen Connoisseur, which is cool. We have Blizzard Brawl. We've got Rona to cast on 2. We got the Modern Age to cast on 2. We have Into the North, which we can cast on 2. None of which requires both a blue and a green. So it's very likely that we're able to cast something. We don't have to, like, mana fix on turn 1, I don't think. We should have something to cast on 2 every turn. Or every time. Mutagen Connoisseur should be fine to cast on turn 3. Boseiju is okay. Now let's see. Rona. Maybe we need more fight spells. Maybe we need some protection spells. Maybe some draw. So let me see. Let me get in 2 of... Where is it? Why can I never remember the name of this card? It is the best protection spell in the game. We're going to get 2 Slip Out the Backs. I'm going to want 2 more fight effects. I could go with Bushwhack. Slip Out the Back was exactly it. Bushwhack is good. It could be a potential 1-drop in case we are getting screwed on mana. Like maybe we really do need blue. Choose target creature you control and target creature you don't control. If you cast a spell during your main phase, the creature you control gets +1/+1 until end of turn. I'll go with 2 Bushwhacks, and then I think I want a little bit of draw. The Modern Age is a little teeny tiny bit of draw, but I think I want a little bit more than that. I think I might even go with... See, our curve isn't super high. It stops at 4, so we don't actually need a ton of mana. Oh, I guess we need the 5 for Rona, right? What was the card that was recommended earlier? Oh, Thirst for Discovery. It's right there. Perfect. I think I'm going to try Thirst for Discovery. Because Boseiju reaches Skyward, that's going to get us 2 Force into our hand. So we should have lands to discard. It shouldn't be a problem. We're slightly heavy in blue. I will cut a forest. I will throw in 1 single dual land. I don't like running a lot of dual lands. So 1 will be fine. Thornwood Falls. Done. Call it there. You may also want to put a couple swamps in the deck in case you can't pay life. That's fine. We'll figure it out. That's planning for failure. We got this. Easy day. I'm not worried. Got it. Watch Benjamin be right in this first game. We'll see if I get screwed. I don't even know if we need Into the North. Like, maybe. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Game 1. Cookie, you look silly. Alright. Opening hand, we got the Modern Age, Thirst for Discovery, Into the North, Boseiju reaches Skyward. And fuck it. I'll keep it. It doesn't seem bad. Another Modern Age. Okay. Turn 2, I think I will play the Modern Age. I think I'll play that rather than Into the North. Prosperous Innkeeper. Gross. Alright, there goes the Modern Age. So we get to draw a card, then discard a card. I will discard. I'm going to get rid of Into the North. Yeah, we already have 4 lands. We don't have Rona out yet, so I think I'm okay to ditch Into the North. I would rather keep the Modern Age. That lets us dig deeper. And it flips into a creature. And then we have Thirst for Discovery if I really want like more draw and stuff. I think it's the right call. There goes a Giada. Gross. Elvish Visionary. Interesting. Wasn't really expecting that. Draw a card, discard a card. This one's a little tougher. What do I want to ditch? I really don't want to ditch a land, but I'm so tempted to. I'm so greedy. Guys, don't play as greedy as me. Alright, but there goes a Mutagen Connoisseur. It's going to flip at the beginning of our next turn. When, or it's not going to flip. It'll get 1 power when the Modern Age flips. Halo Fountain. That is an interesting card to see. Halo Fountain is a very tough card to use. And it also doesn't even have an animation when you win the game, which is trash. It's so whack. Because I've built Halo Fountain decks and I've won using Halo Fountain. It's whack. Alright, we're going to use Thirst for Discovery. We're going to draw here. True, a bunch of lands. So that's cool. We'll ditch an island. Play a forest. I can use Blizzard Brawl here, and you know what? I'm going to go for it. We're going to have this fight Gyata, because Gyata is mad annoying. I forgot to use Snowlands. You guys. You're lying. I forgot the Snowlands. Oh my god, Cookie. Cookie, what's the point of having a comment section if they're not gonna point out my mistakes, Cookie? That's awkward. That's awkward as hell. Okay. I'm gonna Boseiju reaches skyward here, because we're just gonna grab some more lands. That's hella awkward. That's rough. Pay us? Hell no. Alright, I will swing. I can swing both. They just chump the mutagen. Or maybe they're scared and they'll take the 1. But yeah. They were scared and they did take the 1. That's so awkward. Man, that's embarrassing. Alright, so far, I'm not gonna lie. The deck feels a little bit awkward. Maybe I need more creatures. Again, maybe I don't really need the Into the Norths. Or maybe I need less Thirst for Discovery. I'm not sure. Submit 0. Alright, you know what? We'll see right now. We're going to Thirst for Discovery. I will discard the forest that they know about, because why not? I'm going to play a Captive Weird. And we're going to play the Modern Age. We'll ditch a forest. No attacks because Gyata is bigger now, and they have an Angelic Quartermaster. You have reach, right? Thank God. Ah, Righteous Valkyrie. That's a bad day for us. All right, it's not looking good. I don't think we're gonna win this one. I was about to take 7. I can jump. Alright. Mutagen gets bigger. I think I'll want to flip the weird. Just to make our Connoisseur bigger. I could get another Connoisseur as well. Yeah, we're not going to win this one. But it's okay. I'll ditch the island. So I want to do that. Play land for turn. I want to use this. Hit 2. It's a land. That's fine. It's probably good for us, actually. We're now going to Bushwhack. Have our branch fight the Righteous Valkyrie. Okay. No attacks. Next turn, our Connoisseurs become 4/5s, which are good because they would now then be able to contest Angelic Quartermaster and Gyata. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't feeling real optimistic. But I think we're in a better position now. Now that we've got some creatures on the board. Never mind. That ain't great. Those are some pretty big quartermasters. And our opponent has no hand. Rona does nothing. It's wild. Okay, so I'm gonna play Rona. I could transform her now. But I'll hold it. I'm going to Thirst for Discovery. We'll see what we draw here. Do I want to discard this? Yes. We have a Blizzard Brawl to use with Rona next turn, which is cool. And I'm just going to play another The Modern Age. We'll discard Into the North. No attacks, end the turn. That dream didn't last long. Yeah. Oh, God. What would they foretell? There's no way it's a board wipe, right? There's no way it's a Doomscar. Alright, let's see. Rona, we're going to transform you. Paying 2. They have no hand. Using Rona is, like, useless. And also, Rona would not be indestructible now, so I can't even fight any of these things except for, like, a Prosperous Innkeeper. It's it's so scuffed. Okay. Oh my god, I really needed the indestructible on this. That's what makes it so good. What do I do? What do I do? Again, they don't even have a hand. It's so trash. Do I just dig? I'm just gonna dig with Thirst for Discovery. Yeah, I'll ditch the forest. Captive Weird? Sure. No attacks. Connoisseur is not quite big enough to contest their copies of Angelic Quartermaster. Next turn, they will become 6/5s. So I'll start swinging. I'll see if they want to trade their flyers for mine. Because we can still hold up the Vector Gliders as blockers. And Branch of Boseiju is also a really good blocker right now against their flying. They're looking at their Foretold card, though. That scares me. Basswood Surge? Trash. I just want them to have one card in hand so I can get value from Rona. That's who we built the deck around. Boseiju reaches skyward. I might as well, right? Get 2 more forests? Sure. It's cool with me. Oh, those are our last 2 forests. Okay. So this is... Alright, we're going to use a Blizzard Brawl here. We're going to kill that 6/6. Seems good. This I can flip. Do I want to, though? No attacks end the turn. What does Foretell do? It lets you cast a spell for cheaper. So, like, Doomscar, it's a 5 mana board wipe. But you can foretell it for 2 mana. So you exile it. God damn it. I knew it was going to be the angel one. So, like, here's Starnheim Unleashed. They foretold the card for 2 mana. But now they can cast it for its foretell cost of XX and a white. And so now they're going to create 4 white angel warrior creature tokens with flying and vigilance. So, oh god, they have Anointed Procession out. Yeah, this is game. In fact, do we just lose to Halo Fountain? Not quite. Alright, that's good game though. Alright, we're gonna dip out of here. I need the Snowlands. Oh my god. Oh my god, do I need the Snowlands? Bro, that was so bad. It was so scuffed. Okay, snow, for God's sake, snow. Alright, we had 12 of these. 11 of you. And we need Rimewood Falls. Okay, so let's see. Aside from that, how was I feeling? I wasn't loving Into the North. Is there a creature that lets me ramp that I like? Let's see. Let's see. Sylvan Ranger, nah. Ranging Raptors? Ranging Raptors isn't bad. We do kind of have this whole fight theme going on. Ranging Raptors, whenever it takes damage, we get to put a basic land, or we get to go find a basic land. At least needing swaps. Swaps didn't come up. Yeah, that's true. Alright, I'm going to try Ranging Raptors instead. I like having creatures on the board. And I think it'll be better than Into the North. I don't think I even cast one of the Into the Norths. I just kept discarding them. Okay, let's hope that this deck goes a lot, or this match goes a lot better. I'll probably only play one or two more, because it's like 3:30 for me now. And I do still need to make a video for today. I think I'm just going to choose Zada. Okay, let's see. Captive Weird, Rona. We have 2 turns to find a forest. So I think I'm good. I did do a really good job at giving them no good attacks last game. Yeah. Bro, the Seiju. Fucking phenomenal. That really saved our ass. The Mutagen. Mutagen became pretty decently sized. Bigger than I would have expected. What, became a 6/5? Which means we had 6 transformed permanents? That seems like a good amount. Alright, hello opponent. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, this has been a productive stream. I already have 3 decks that I can make videos with now. The Zada one, the one with Iconoclast that we were doing, and this one. I really like Rona. Okay, alright. We could really use a forest, though. We have a 23% chance of top decking a green source. Would love to see it. Would really love to see it to play Mutagen on turn or on curve. But if we miss, I guess we can still flip this, and then we'll get to exile top card of our library, so that will dig us a little bit deeper. Oh, I could use Rona to dig as well. I shouldn't forget that. We're not... Yeah, I'm focusing a lot on the backside of Rona, right? Because it's like our game plan. But I forgot that the front can let me dig. And this is perfect. Another Rona? That's not useful. Legendary. Boom. Gone. Out of here. Still don't find the forest. Feels bad. We're gonna transform this. We're gonna pay our 2 life today. Exile top card. And it's a forest. We can play it next turn. Bitchin'. And now we got 3/3 to swing with. Let's go, baby. It's all coming together. And so next turn, I think Boseiju reaches Skyward. We get 2 more forests. And then the turn after that, we should be flipping Rona and maybe Blizzard Brawling in the same turn. Yeah, I think that's the move. I think Boseiju, turn after that, flip Rona. Yeah. Should be good. I really want to use her ability, man. I want to get some free shit. Alright, swing at me. Yeah, I knew you would. So predictable. Alright, Boseiju reaches Skyward. We go grab our 2 forests. Chillin'. Do I want to trade a 3/3 for a 3/3? Probably not. Do I want to draw a card and discard a card? Hell yeah. I got plenty of islands. I'm going to offer them the trade. I don't know if it's the right move, but I'm going to offer it to them. It's probably not the right move, but it's fine. We're going to take 6 damage here. That's it's kind of a lot. But I could choose to not flip Rona. Actually, how big's Rona? Rona's a 5/5, right? So Rona could block. We're going to flip Rona. Opponent played Risen Reef, which is interesting. don't see Risen Reef played alongside 7 dwarves very often, if ever. They were never going to chump block with 7 dwarves. Yeah, probably not. 6 damage here is going to hurt. Go down to 9. Okay. So do I just hold up the blockers? Our other option is to play Mutagen and Blizzard Brawl now, killing off one of the dwarves. Let's see. If I tap this, I can still transform it, right? We're going to use Rona before I try to transform it. We'll ditch this. We'll just find another forest. Ooh, was that a mistake? If I transform this, will it untap? No, transforming card doesn't untap it unless... Ooh, okay. So, I guess we're going with Connoisseur. Dropping the forest. Play the weird. And we're going to Blizzard Brawl. We'll have this kill off one of the dwarves. And we'll swing another 4. Okay, that is something I need to pay attention to. Yeah, I don't use a lot of transform cards. Like werewolves and stuff, I don't like them. I don't like werewolves. Especially not physical cards. It is such a pain in the ass to take your card out of the sleeve every time it transforms. Just to flip it. Couldn't be me. On Arena, much better. Much faster, much easier. I don't have to track day or night, which is a mechanic that I hate. Absolutely hate day and night. But again, on Arena, I don't have to worry about it. Game will track it. Things will flip whenever. And the game will flip them for me, which is nice. Yeah, physical cards, ain't no way. Couldn't do it. Oh, you looking at my Boseiju? Mirror Maid. Enter the battlefield as a copy of any artifact or enchantment on the battlefield. Really? Okay. I respect it. Ooh, our opponent has a hand. I don't have a fight spell. Damn it. Come on, I wanna get a trigger off of Rona. Leafkin Druid? That's whatever. I guess we're gonna force them to block Rona, right? Like they gotta. What is the wording for this? Whenever a source deals damage to Rona. Alright, fuck it. Let's see. Rona, it's time to flip you. Paying the 2, going down to 7, which is only a little bit terrifying. Play this. How many blockers do I need? You're swinging for sure. Oh, you have vigilance. Perfect. We can just swing out. Day and night was a mistake. Not only is it cumbersome, but it also isn't interesting. The worst combination for any mechanic. Yes, I really did not care for day and night. It's so damn annoying. I've had a few people play day and night cards in Commander. I'm like, bruh, you gotta be tracking that shit. It will not be me. But damn, they're gonna block with Leafkin Druid, which is smart. But it means Rona's not gonna take any damage, which means we're not gonna get the trigger from Rona. Yeah, because 0 damage is being dealt to Rona. Trash. Trash. Opponent's down to 5. We're gonna win, but I want to get the trigger. I want the trigger. So if our opponent doesn't scoop here, I'm gonna play the Modern Age, just try and dig a little bit. And I'll even flip the weird, just to try and get a fight spell. But the deck, this is only game 2, right? In the first game, I was a clown and didn't use Snowlands. But like, I'm not hating it. I think it's interesting. Very, very interesting deck. I don't know how I feel about the Ranging Raptors yet. Mostly because we haven't seen it. A Nissa. See, Nissa would have been great to get for free. That would have been awesome. A Mirror Maid? You copying my branch? That's not cool. Hey, is his branch going to be bigger than mine? His branch is bigger than mine. That's really not cool. And it can block flying. Don't like that. Is this until end of turn? Nope. Okay, they have 3 blockers. They block Branch, Rona. I think we have lethal. Because we're going to transform our weird. That'll become a 3/3. Thirst for Discovery. Seems good. We might even find a fight spell. Nope. Trashu. Alright, we'll just swing out. I think that's lethal. I might be wrong, but I'm pretty... it looks like lethal to me. Yeah. Even if they block our three biggest things, we still have 2 3/3s connecting for 6. That's game. Seems like it might be more of a mutagen deck than a Rona deck. Yeah, honestly, bro. I haven't been able to get any value out of Rona yet. It's just because that this was a 0/3. If this literally had 1 toughness, that's all I needed. I could have gotten that free Nissa and it would have been awesome. It would have been super hype. Yeah, even so, I'm liking it. And I'm liking mutagen. The fact that it is Vigilance, which is something that I read on the card, right, like twice, didn't register in my brain. And I like it a lot more for the fact that it does have Vigilance. And these have been cool. I like these transform cards. I just think it's funny that, you know, we can run like pretty much any color that we want. Just pay 2 life. Easy day. Dog, there is no way you survive this. I hate to be the one to break it to you. Let's game. Let's go. Alright, so we're 1-1 with the deck. I'll play one more. 3 mana star 5. Yes, please. Yes, sir. Alright, I'll play one more and then I'm gonna wrap up the stream. I need to go run to the store, and then I'll come back, and I got a video to make. Halo Forager. That looks cool. 1 blue and a black for 3/1 Fairy Rogue with Flying. When it enters the battlefield, you may pay X. When you do, you may cast target instant sorcery card with mana value X from a graveyard, without paying its mana cost. If that spell will be put into a graveyard, exile it instead. That seems good. Seems good. Getting removal spells back from like your graveyard and stuff seems solid. Even if it's just like 1 mana to recast and opt from your graveyard or something like that. Seems good. I would use that in a deck. A little Dimir spell slinger deck. Or even rogues. I mean, it was a rogue. Rogues have a couple, you know, decent removal spells. Got some counter spells like, you know, Drown in the Lock and stuff. Those would be good to recast. Let's see. Modern Age, Thirst for Discovery, Seiju. In that order. Seems fine. I think we're going against another life gain deck. Running a disgusting amount of cards. Javier, what are you doing, my guy? You don't need it. Alright, you don't need it. All you need is 60 cards. Yeah. Turn 1, Rimewood Falls. Turn 2, Modern Age, more than likely. My guy, Javier. Javier, are you there? Javier, come at me, bro. It's turn 1. You can't have that many options. Even mono white life gain. There's like three or 4 cards that you can play. If Javier has disconnected, I'm gonna take the win, and I'm gonna end the stream anyway. It's a little bit lame, but I am gonna take it. A dub is a dub. Like I said, it's getting late. And my videos, they take me a lot longer than you would think to make. So I gotta get on it. It's not looking good for Javier. You have to think about all those extra cards. You're right. I too would be confused if I had a bunch of garbage in my hand. God damn it, Javier. This is not how I wanted the final game to go. I just want to know how the deck feels, Javier. You are not helping me. You believe this, Cookie? Javier, the viewers are getting bored. Javier, come back. I'll play one more game. I'm not going to give Javier the satisfaction, though. I'm not going to concede just to get into my next match faster. That's what he wants. He's here. He's watching us. He knows. Not that it even matters. I mean, my deck tracker, again, is not updated for a Marching Machine. So it's not like I care about the win rate for this. Captive Weird, sure. Just in case he comes back. Javier, you bitch. I just want to play another game, Javier. But again... Oh, he's here! Javier, you son of a bitch. I knew you were here. Okay, we've got a game. And I didn't play the Modern Age like I should have. I played the Captive Weird. Okay, so be it. We're gonna flip the Weird. We've got a game, boys. Let's go. And this, Shadow Spear, is one hell of a card. And it actually counters our Blizzard Brawl. Shadow Spear, God, and Black Blade Reforged? That's horrifying. Yeah, Shadow Spear can get rid of our Indestructible from Blizzard Brawl, which is kind of whack. Do I just go for Beseiju? I think so. We're going to lose our Slip Out the back. That's okay. We don't have a good reason to cast it anyway. Alright, swing 3. Javier is now down to 14. Now this is the scary turn. Does he have something to equip? Disenchant and concede. Did I have fun in the match? I'm gonna skip. But that's it. That's all I got. So yeah. Kind of an anticlimactic last game, but it was another dub that puts our deck 2-1, 67% win rate. And perfect timing because Arena wants to crash right now. So that's perfect. So yeah. Thank you guys for coming. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys will watch my video when I release it later tonight. But that's all I got. So later.